Hot
Yeah,
topic,
okay.
bitches.
Hot topic.
And they're also
The
white, so they won't hurt my ears.
Haha! I told you the camera would fix
Also,
itself.
like,
See, Ethan? The camera fixed
Murder
itself.
Fox.
Murder Fox.
Murder Fox.
It's me.
Wait,
Exactly, it's
I'm
you.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Alright,
I will
so,
fight you.
are we ready to start?
Bring it on.
Yeah, as soon as I can find my knife.
Bring it on.
No.
Let
Alright.
me see if I can.
Okay, let me
Where'd my
pull up the
karate
music.
go?
Welcome. This is session number 17
Of D&D?
of the Virus Ascents campaign.
Yep.
I lost my karambit.
Your what?
I lost my rainbow blade.
No.
Hang on. Let me actually look for it.
Oh no.
I want to pet the little shit in the tank.
Also, quick
behind
thing,
her.
my mom made this for me for Pride.
Ooh,
Aw.
that's fun.
That's cool.
Where's
Also,
my karambit?
I want to pet the little shit that's behind
My
her in the
baby,
tank,
there it is.
Ethan.
Yeah, Slate.
Yeah, Slate. I want to pet Slate.
Gonna move this
You
keyboard
know,
over
it's
there.
not the wisest decision in the world to have multiple of your possessions being colored black amongst each other.
She found
Shelby,
it.
can I pet Slate whenever we meet up?
Yes? As long as
Yay!
you keep your mouth shut and don't freak him out.
Oh no, my cousin has little bearded dragons. And literally, you wanna know what their names are? The
What?
two bearded dragons she has? I'm not even kidding when I say this. Bill and I the Science Guy and Little Shit. Those are their official names on paper.
Nice.
I'm not even
I
kidding.
got one more thing.
See, Shelby, I know
Honestly,
you
I'm-
want to call. See, Shelby, I know you want to call Slate that.
Oh no, I call him Little Shit a lot. But his official nickname is Dingus. Also, look at this.
Oh wow.
Ooh,
So pretty.
buttons! The buttons!
I'm literally
buttons,
going
buttons,
to cover
buttons.
this
Buttons.
thing
Press all the buttons!
with buttons and pins so I can't see the text. I got this on clearance at Target a few years ago.
Press all the buttons.
I got it for like
Press all the
$5.
buttons.
No. Like, literally, look at all the buttons that I got.
Wow. Alrighty.
I
Is
spent
everyone
like
ready
10
to
minutes
start?
searching for buttons.
I would judge you if it wasn't for the fact that I have an equal amount of pins all from the same franchise.
Look at the button.
Aww.
I'm gonna literally show
Also,
off everything.
Ethan, I know exactly what franchise I think I think I know exactly what franchise you're.
Go ahead,
that-
go ahead. Take a shot in the dark.
I did
Kingdom
say. I did say.
Really?
You are wrong on this one. Although the one I am talking about was made by the same people, Square Enix. It's a game called The World Ends With You, and pins are the primary weapon in the game, actually.
Ah.
I'm
Alright.
gonna
All of
choose
which have
one.
fun designs, and I got a big collection of them packed away for moving.
Alright.
So,
Actually,
I
It's stuff that they sound like this.
hey, sent a
Started, please.
shared link to your guys' thing, to your guys' Twitch, and I sent it to my workplace.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Hi,
show off one more thing
peoples.
because
Yeah.
this button the lady at the counter said was limited edition.
Denki!
Vicky!
I had to get a Denki.
Yes, you did.
There
So
we
can we
go.
get started now,
There we go.
please?
Here's the pen I wanted to show. The
Ooh.
player pin.
It's like I'm not gonna tell you guys about the pins, the buttons. I'm just gonna show them on the screen.
Hey,
Can we get started?
who remembers real quickly before we do? Who remembers Beyblade?
Oh my
love
God.
this.
Oh, hang on a second.
I found my old Beyblade.
Where'd it go?
What is
amazing.
that one?
Scorpion.
It's Phoenix. I forgot what the first bit was though. It's been ages. This is the Phoenix one. With a little
God.
Oh, they're both Metal Fusion!
Oh.
Shelby,
Yeah,
you,
this-
me, Beyblade battle when we.
I don't have the Ripper anymore.
Those are easy to find.
Cool. I had another one called Scorpion, but I lost it so
Scorpion.
many years ago.
We should
It
probably.
was like, oh,
Yeah,
want
can we
that.
get started, please?
That's really cool, Shelby. I want to. If you ever find it again, I want to see it.
I lost that in elementary school. It's
Okay.
never happening.
Well,
Alright. Let's get started, shall we?
I'm saying one last thing. Ethan, if you ever find one, that'd be a birthday present.
find
please.
one what? Scorpion?
Yes. I want my Scorpion Beyblade back.
Got it.
Alrighty.
Where's my birthday gift?
Let's do this.
This is your birthday gift.
So, everyone, last we left off, our players had set up camp in a few fields on the path towards the Sword's Kingdom to save Mr. Catboy over there's sister.
Hi, I'm the cat boy.
Yes, he is. So, as you all begin to wake up, you all can tell that Alice has been up all night, as he's literally just been sitting in the same position you found him in, you saw him in.
I'm just like this. I'm
when
just like this.
He went to sleep.
Ow. Sorry, I bent my thumbnail trying to get the sticker off of this.
Ow. Anyway. So,
It's too long.
as our players begin to wake up, you all see obviously that Alistair is broken. What do you do?
No, I would rather you didn't.
I was
No,
like, just
Are they asleep
I was
or
like-
still?
imagine
Are they-
I just sleep.
I'm just in like a.
They're awake.
I'm just in like a shocked state. Just.
You're just fully zoned out.
I recommend a boop on the snoot.
Also, I'm gonna continue to just show buttons on the screen. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm just gonna show them for the stream.
Okay.
But I recommend you boop the snoot to wake up Alistair.
Oh, I've got a really good boop. I've got a really good. My character walks over with his helmet off, aims it correctly, and then drop. I'm kidding.
But are you gonna boop the snoot?
He's gonna bap it.
Just bap.
I'm gonna just bap him on the top of the head, just like.
So the bap. I don't think the bap on the head works, does it, Sammy?
Okay, you know what? Sorry, I just thwack him upside the head just to knock him out of it.
Again, that doesn't work.
I said a boop on the snoot.
You know the lens that does that
Did
reflex,
I
the one that makes your reflex go. Blam.
Did I stutter?
Nope.
Jewel,
Like,
as
how do you
you
know?
smack Alistair both times, he still remains
It was
in
like
that
I literally
shocked
thwacked him
state.
upside the head.
Just-
He just remains in that shocked state, so just staring off into space.
Can I just like sling him over my shoulder?
They're just gonna leave me in that state.
Uh,
It's like I
So-
have to be the strong-armed one now. So
so Alistair, as you're swung over Jewel's shoulder, you hear Thor's voice begin to echo in your head, saying, "You okay, bud?"
Ah! Woo!
chill out, Alistair. Don't claw me, or I'm gonna drop your ass.
How did I get here?
Again,
That's what I'm just
Question
like,
it, and I'll drop your ass.
what?
bud, I'm gonna say we're broken. You just blue screened because I was flirting with you. Basically, just blue screened.
What the heck does blue screen mean?
It means that you basically just stopped what you were doing and just started staring off into
No,
space.
No,
He
no,
knows that. He personally
I
character.
personally know that. Me as the player knows that, but we're in a fantasy world.
No, I'm saying Sora's solution.
Oh,
to that.
Sora.
Like, it just. Yeah.
You know what we should start doing is just saying, like, in character and then we respond, and then out of character when we're done. Or just, like,
Yeah.
Or just be like,
do
Sora, or
this.
this character says, and then move on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
or do this and just be the start of the dialogue.
Yeah. But Sora responds saying, but it means that you basically just stopped responding to anything and anyone and just were staring off into space.
Wait, is it morning already?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I just like slowly do this, just.
Well, as you do that, you accidentally, like, slightly touch the forehead symbol.
Oh, yeah, that'll wake me up. Just.
You really shouldn't have done that, buddy.
Yeah, well, so. Well, forgive me for trying to get used to reverse axolotl. Okay. I go, well, forgive me for trying to have to get used to a scar on my forehead.
I guess that's fair. Also, I want to say, there are now only 2 prodigies. The, third one met an unfortunate end when they decided to fuck with a god. You should be seeing what happened to them in 3, 2,
What?
1. And as you see
What?
that, as you hear that, you hear a behind you guys.
What?
Do you like look to where you heard?
Yeah,
the thud?
that's the head turn was just like, what?
And as you look over, you see a literal smoldering body, like as if it had been burning for hours, smoldering.
I just have like that one like terrified look on my face, you know, like one that you would see out of Danganronpa. Just. Oh!
Yep, that's
Oh.
what happened. Sora says.
Okay.
And then Sora pipes up, oh, yeah, also, Dragon Guy, good note, he is happy with you, but he's in a bad mood, so I don't suggest you attempt to talk to him for a few hours.
Okay. I don't think we were
Can I
gonna.
ask one question for the DM?
Yo.
Could I ever summon a little sprite buddy like this just to keep on my shoulder? Because I don't have my girlfriend around anymore. I need a little buddy.
I mean, you do still, like, did you see my at everyone thing?
Oh, I know, but still.
Yeah. But, since you are a sorcerer, you do technically have a familiar.
Can I have mushroom buddy?
Yes, you can.
I gotta
My
come up with a
character-
fucking an adorably stupid name for it.
So, Alistair, as you're like looking at this smoldering body of Sora, one of Sora's prodigies, he says, "Oh, and there goes the other one."
What?
Yeah, bud, you're the only prodigy now.
The other 2 left?
Wait, what?
That one you can see what happened to, and then the other one I literally just witnessed get his head cut off.
I thought you said there were 2 more. What happened to the last one?
I just said that I witnessed him get his head cut off.
No, I mean. Hold on, out of session. He said that there were 2 more prodigies. Oh wait, was I one of them? Oh wait, I was one of them, wasn't there?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm dumb.
It's
We knew
okay, we
that.
all are.
So I go, oh. Wait, there goes any questions I had about them.
You realize Alistair's still being held by Jewel, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm just vibing there now.
Okay. By the way, short info about them. Guy who just got decapitated was a 100-year-old rogue. And the guy and the girl who you just saw land right in front of you, who's charred to bits, was a tiefling warlock who, decided to piss off the wrong god. Yeah, she tried to become a tiefling warlock paladin.
Ugh, failed.
Yeah. And then you hear Thor go, ah! And he says, okay, but I'm gonna stop this now because I have to go get a fucking like wash myself off. Yeah. And you hear him like make a sound. And he says, long story short, blood go boom.
Huh.
Or not blood, body go boom.
Oh.
Meaning you know exactly what that means, don't you? And like Thor then says, "Oh, also, by the way, you're a cute kitten," and then nothing.
And now I'm back to a paralyzed state.
I just like slightly like pat you on the back awkwardly.
Without knowing what was going on, you just know.
It's like, best friend, I can feel the tenseness.
I can feel your gay panic.
It's like I can like Jewel can feel Alistair's body tense up with it.
And you just go, okay, bud. Like you're patting him on the back, like you're burping a baby.
No! Dear God, no!
Up.
Oh my God. So, Eclipse and Brian, what are your reactions to Alistair right now?
If any.
Eclipse is just walking.
My character puts his helmet on the ground, puts his heel up on it, and then
Not
looks
a
off
potholder.
into the sun and says, "There's my beat day."
I have issues. I found a pot holder in my drawer.
Shelby, can we see
Oops.
the boy?
But
Can we see the boy? Slate.
Slate.
he's asleep.
He's asleep. Alright.
Okay. Yep.
I'm not
leaving.
yoinking him out right now. I might get Jasper after a while. If you're good.
Chipper.
Okay, so
So,
we're heading to a town?
yep.
Oh, my foot. I got sharp drawers, man.
So as you guys continue walking, you see a sign in front of you that says, "Oh, hello, Brian. Hello, Eclipse. Camera today." I see.
I have all my manga stacked up in front of me. The book stack I'm sitting on the floor.
So, as you all walk, you see a sign that says, "Town incoming." And it just says "Town incoming." You don't see a name, you don't see a distance, you just see a sign that says "Town incoming."
Like it's gonna fucking zap up in front of us and almost whack us in the face. Like we'll walk up and it like appears in front of us and one of us almost hits up their face in a sign. Which, funny enough, I have done when I was a little kid in I think it was a Kroger. And I
God
used to
damn it,
scare-
Shelby! Why?
What? Did I guess it?
Yes! I hate you. That messes up my reveal.
So
Oh!
is that because so is that just
I was. Wait first. I was gonna state the fact that when I was a little kid, I used to stare at the ground, like I would literally 90-degree my neck just to look at the ground, and I face planted with a metal sign when my mom and I were in a store. Yeah, thus I started to re-angle my head, and I still actively force myself to do it now. And I was like probably 6 years old. I am 21, so yes,
So,
I actively still.
clearly
try to do
she's figured it out as the player, but as the character figured it out?
No.
No, I'm
So, no, the character has not figured it out. Nobody has figured it out yet.
that.
But,
Ethan,
Alistair and Eclipse,
which one you want?
you both, actually, Alistair, Eclipse, and Jewel, you all begin sensing some, like, weird magical energy as you keep walking down this path.
we feel an energy.
Yeah, you feel like a
Other one.
weird magical energy.
Other one, Shelby.
Interesting.
This one?
Yeah.
Yes, you read my mind.
And
So
then,
we just sense a magical energy, huh?
yes. And then suddenly Sora says, "I recommend you stop, bud, because you're about to." And then as he finishes,
All
you
of us
go,
just.
"Pong."
All
No,
of us.
Alistair.
I thought I was
Alistair
still.
goes,
I thought it was the slug over Jules' shoulder.
"No, I meant, like, I'm trying to say that Jewel bops into it,
Oh.
which makes Alistair bop into it. 'Cause,
Oh, okay.
like, on the shoulder, like, he goes forward.
Oh, I see.
Jewel. So, so Jewel, you just bonk, and suddenly, this entire city level.
Please tell me you're not gonna
Town.
force me to walk into a sign.
What did she do?
I do it in real life as a kid. Please don't make my character walk into a fucking sign. I hate you.
Take 1d4 blunt damage, please. Because you're hitting your head on a damn sign, Shelby.
I said, please don't.
Shelby, it was already planned ahead of
Do
time.
I take 1d4 blood damage
How
too?
did you read
Yeah.
my life? Like, how did you read my life? You know what? I'm
Shelby, it's
using
been-
the blood one.
Shelby, it's been
Can I help
planned
you?
since frickin' last Sunday.
Oh, I know, but you still, like, read my past somehow, and I'm scared about it. I literally face planted with, like, one of those metal signs. Like, it would have, like, the square base and go up, and then just be, like, that nice metal sign with the plastic insert. Like, stating, like, a section or a sale or whatever. I face planted with that damn thing.
Oh my god.
Like, I went full... Little 6-year-old me! Why
Anyway,
is the
can we
D4
get
always
back-
get... Yes, I know,
can we
I'm
get
trying to get my
back
fucking
to
D4
the-
out.
No, Mike, can we get back to the thing as you guys roll your 1d4
I've already
damage?
rolled it. I got one.
So,
I
as
got
you
a
guys,
1.
like, stumble backwards in surprise, you see the sign in front of you that says, "Welcome to Haddonfield." Horror movie fans, you know exactly what that's from.
Welcome to what?
It says,
Adamfield?
"Welcome..." No, Haddonfield.
Oh, never mind.
Haddonfield.
I recognize the name, but I can't remember where it's from.
I'm not gonna say, I'm just gonna let y'all figure it out on your own.
Alright.
I don't fucking know.
So, as you, like, back up in surprise, what do you say, / do?
I say fuck.
So, I'm just gonna assume that I fell off of Shelby of Jewel when that happened. So I'm just like, okay,
Mhm.
what just happened?
Or it says, "You walked into an invisible magical town."
Those exist now.
And
Back
Jules
these,
just
they've
like, let
existed
me
for
guess,
millions
your
of years,
wizard friend
millions,
stated the
thousands of
obvious.
Sora says to Alistair, "Actually, they've existed for nearly, I would want to say, 10,000 years now."
First time I'm hearing about it.
Yeah, that's because they are only available to sorcerers, warlocks, and paladins, and clerics.
Oh, well, that would explain it.
Oh,
And
Wizardfield.
meanwhile, Brian, as
Wait.
you're looking at all of them, you are clueless to what they are doing. Like, you can't
Doesn't
see
that mean that
anything.
Shelby should have felt that energy?
Yeah, Shelby did feel the energy. Because Shelby's a sorcerer.
Can I cast something?
What is it?
Give me a sec.
Okay, while that's happening, Ethan, can you close your eyes and deafen yourself real quick?
Hold on.
Please.
Hold
I beg of
on.
thee. But you're also not allowed to look back at the Call Ethan.
Nathaniel!
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
You
You're
asked
all
me to
good
do
now.
that, but okay.
You'll find out
Alright,
eventually.
So, Brian, what were you gonna do?
Never mind.
All right. So Brian, as you're looking at like Jewel and Alistair, Jewel, Alistair, and Eclipse who are looking at this like huge city that was just hidden by magic, you are just ultimately confused because you do not see what they're looking at all. Like, what's your reaction to this?
With how fucking weird this group is, he assumes something there, but he's more or less putting up his shield ready just in case.
That's about right.
I'd also like
You know,
to say that Lysander, the plague doctor dude, because at special request of his player, since his player could not make it tonight, he is quite literally hanging onto Sheehan's ear. Like, he's on Sheehan's ear. Like, he's literally
How?
laying on Sheehan's ear.
How is that even physically possible?
Big dog.
Exactly.
Yeah, but the guy is not that small, right? What is he, a fucking dwarf? So you
Even
don't know
then,
what he
it
is.
wasn't fucking, you know,
Yeah. But
they're not meant to be carried.
The heavy motherfuckers. They don't.
dwarves are basically the fuck you, I'm doing whatever I want because I'm small thing.
So he is a
I thought
dwarf.
that was me.
No. Lysander is the meant to be tired father of the group, while Shelby is the tired mother. You know it's true. You know it's true.
I thought I was one of the competent ones in the group. I'm just chaotic.
Nobody noticed I took a knife to my neck.
Bless you. Bless you
Alright,
again.
So, as you guys are looking upon this huge city, Alistair, you actually hear Sora's voice down your head this time, and he says, "Hello there, little group," from behind you all.
I go, oh no.
And he says, "Oh yes, little one," as you hear footsteps coming up behind you guys.
Can I just scream and say, stay out of my friend's ass a while longer?
Can I kick her? Can I kick her?
Okay, with claw. Okay, it depends because without claws out, you aren't going to do any damage, but with claws out, you are going to do.
Yeah, I'm not trying to
1d4.
deal, like, lethal damage to her. I just want to, like, give her a kick, like, shut up!
No, like claws out, you're dealing like just 1d4 slash.
Yeah, my goal is to,
You're
my goal is not to deal damage to her. I just want to, like it's
Alright,
like that
so
one,
that-
it's
so
like that one,
basically-
it's like that one kick saying, shut up!
So no, I'm asking like, are you kicking her with claws out, which you
No,
damage?
no
or
claws
without
out.
Okay then. So Alistair, as you like kick her, like kick Jewel in the leg to tell her to shut up, Sora approaches laughing and says, "Oh, calm down. I won't be in there yet. I'll probably be in there by the end of the night once I convince
Jewel
the
just-
little one to
Jewel
have
just
a
sputters in laughter. I feel like I called this shit.
And Sora leans down to Alistair and says, "Hey, little buddy," and he like pats him on the head and stuff.
Hi!
And then he like gets up and looks over to Brian and says, You can't see out there what they and I are seeing, right? Like you can't see this huge city."
Nope. And I'm not sure I
And-
want to.
Oh no, trust me, you definitely want to see this thing. It's basically the
I don't
epitome
think I
of
do.
magic
With how this
itself.
party usually ends up, one's gotten burnt, one's got branded.
And
the other-
Brian, before you can finish your sentence, you see Sora like pop open a book and like fumble through it for a few seconds, and then he like raises his hand and reads off an incantation from his book, and like flicks his hand at you, and then suddenly you're hit with this like huge gusts of wind. And as you like shake your head to like clear your eyes, you look up, and now you can finally see the huge city that everyone else sees.
Okay, quick question before
Ew.
he reacts.
Hold on.
How am I supposed to summon my mushroom buddy? Am I gonna get taught it, or do I just do it?
You do it by saying their name and then followed by I summon you.
Cool.
So basically Pokemon.
Cool. I just want to have a little mushroom friend to sit on my shoulder.
Aw. But what's your reaction to seeing this huge city, Brian?
My character takes one look at it, nods, then turns around and starts walking.
Wow.
Jewel,
Nope.
and
No.
before Brian can start walking away, Sheehan walks over, leans down, and like picks Brian up with his teeth and walks him back to the group.
Like, no, you're not going anywhere.
Can this get that?
I'm petting the kitty.
It would have been
He's a good kitty.
And then Alistair, Sora like pats you on the head again and says, "Oh, by the way, Dragon Lady," and he like points at Jewel. "What's your name, by the way?" Never actually asked him what your names were.
Jewel de Iridescel.
And he says, "Ooh, fancy name." And then he looks to Eclipse and says, "Hey you, what's your name?"
The name's Eclipse.
And then he turns to Brian, who's still hanging in Shian's mouth, and says, "You, what's your name?"
My name is Brian.
Okay then, don't know
I
why
thought
you
there was
need
gonna
to
be more
say
to
it like that. Yeah, maybe here.
I'm just like,
And then
I'm just like, his name is
Shian-
Indigo Montoya.
Well,
And then suddenly, like, Shian just plops Brian back down on the ground. Also, Alistair, I would like to say, Sora has good enough magic to where he can turn, like, his wand into a laser pointer.
Don't you dare.
I won't.
Don't you freaking dare.
I won't. Don't worry. I'm not that evil. I am not that evil.
I'm just like, because
And
you
yet
know
you're gonna
Alistair's
be
not going to be able to control himself. He's just going to go.
Just make a wisdom save.
So, yeah, exactly.
Nothing is sacred anymore.
So Sora looks to Alistair and says, "Oh, by the way, I messed with your wild magic a little more. This place has a little testing range if you want to go mess around there. I can show you to
A
it.
testing room?
Yeah, they basically just make it for me. Like, they literally made it exclusively for me.
Huh? Might as well learn a bit more about what my magic can do, so I don't screw my friends over.
Does anyone want to go with him?
Yes.
She's gonna make sure I don't kill myself.
And summon.
Anyone
I'm
else
just
gonna
going
go
to
with those two?
You did
I'm
say
not
it's a
gonna do it.
place to go and learn spells, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 'Cause
For me, I'm
I'm
just gonna
assuming she needs to
practice.
Learn if she can even
Also-
summon.
I would like to say, for my other two magical people, Eclipse and Jewel, I will allow you to learn a new first level cantrip or spell in this area.
Ooh.
But it will take an entire session for you to actually learn it so you can put it on your character sheet. Like, it'll take, like, you won't be able to do it for this session, like, you'll just be taught it, but next session you will be able to use that spell or cantrip.
Fine with
Alright.
me.
You okay with that too, Eclipse?
Yeah.
Sweet. Alright. So, Sora begins leading you all to the little testing range. And as he leads you into it, you see it's this huge building. Like, it could easily be 3 or 4 stories tall. Of just empty room with like a little shielded, like a magically shielded viewing area. So, Eclipse, Brian, and Joel, would you all like to go into that magical viewing area, like magically protected viewing area, to see Alistair at work?
Sure.
Yeah.
But then I want to ask where the library is, if there is one.
There is not a library in there, but Sora can show you to the library later.
Is that where I can learn about the
Yeah.
summoning?
Look at
Alright, cool.
The
Then,
cat sat down on me.
Kitty!
Michi's not acting
Anyway.
like a crackhead?
For once, yes.
So, Alistair, would you like for me like to roll to do a random spell?
Percentile check.
Yep.
What's the percentile?
60%.
40% or below.
40 and below.
I rolled 70%.
Alright, so
Yo.
Alistair, as you begin to cast a random spell,
Oh, random spell.
You-
Oh.
yeah, just like a random spell that your character knows.
The only spell I know is Acid Splash.
Exactly. Like, you just don't realize that you're casting Acid Splash, you're just like, okay, whatever, and you, like, flick your hand to do it.
Okay.
So, Alistair, as you flick out your hand to cast Acid Splash, it splashes in a wide area around you and lands on the ground. And so it says, that one wasn't wild. Do it again.
Do it again. 35.
So roll 1d20 for me to see the effect.
A 4.
Alright, have you seen that one yet? Alrighty then. You all ready to see this one?
Oh,
This one's a
Lord.
slightly fun one. So, Alistair, as you flick out your hand to cast
Acid
your
Splash.
Acid Splash, it comes out normal looking. But when it hits the ground, you see the areas it lands in suddenly begin to rapidly decay. Like as if they're aging extremely fast. And you see the wood there turn from like normal looking oak or like oak wood basically, just slowly decaying fast into just a basically just black void wood that if you were to step on it, it would break in under your feet.
Well then.
Any commentary from the viewers?
Exactly what I just said. Well
Alright,
then.
and Sora says, "Ooh, haven't seen that one before."
Yeah.
What was that, Brian?
Oh, sorry. I said he looks, nods, turns around, and walks away.
Sora just like uses magic to push Brian back into the viewing area and then shuts the door. And he says, "You are watching your friend do his magic." And then he says to Alistair before Brian can respond, "Do it again."
Wait, hold on. So, what exactly happens?
Oh,
So
it's
what
officially
happens
officially.
is it causes any living material like oak, like
Organic
wood,
material.
yeah, basically organic material to rapidly age. So say something is like a 1-year-old tree sapling, it'll rapidly age into a full-grown tree and then rapidly decay into a dead tree.
And if this touches a human, they're organic, technically?
They age by 20 years. Instantly.
Okay. Alright,
Oh,
so
God.
percentile check. Here we go.
Oh.
24.
Alright,
That's
so
awesome.
roll a
That's
d20
awesome.
for me.
I'm so glad nobody heard what I said.
That's a 9.
Have you seen the 9 yet?
It's right in between 2 that I have seen, and it's empty.
Alrighty then. So Alistair, as you go to cast Acid Splash, you flick out your hand and butterflies come out.
Oh!
I'm
Just
done
butterflies,
putting all my
huh?
buttons on.
That's
And
pretty. My
basically-
character grabs the door and walks over and tries to grab them all.
And basically, so what 9 does is basically just converts your spell into any like loved animal, like a loved bug, like a ladybug or
Insects, essentially.
hummingbird. Yeah, basically, this turns into insects.
Now get ready for when
And-
it turns into what?
Alistair, for 19, write that it turns into bad insects.
Bad insects, like poisonous ones?
Yeah,
Or no, sorry, venomous.
yeah, like venomous ones.
Look,
Nice.
Ooh.
there's so
So-
many pins and buttons, dude. It's actually getting heavy.
Oh wow.
There's so much.
Eclipse is just casually just eating chocolate while watching all this happen.
That's right, you had a giant chocolate bar last session, didn't you?
So, would you guys... So, Alistair, after Sora pushes Brian back into the viewing area, would you like to try it again?
One more, what? Third time's the charm. That's 29.
What was that, D20 for me, buddy?
A 7, which I have not seen.
Alright, so, as you flick out your hand to cast Acid Splash, you see this huge... Like, you visibly see this huge gust of cold air fly from your hand, and everything in a 20 by 5 radius in front of you, basically in like a cone like this, in
Oh.
front of you, freezes solid.
Whoa.
Basically meaning all the wood below you in that area freezes solid.
So essentially, I just cast an ice spell.
Yeah. You basically just... Yeah.
Does this have damage by any chance?
No. It just makes them stay in place. And if it hits any, like, living person, it only freezes up their legs up to their waist and makes them stay in place for 2 turns until it melts.
So freezes
In place for 2 turns
So freezes
until
everything in a 25 foot.
by 5. Yeah,
Maybe
20
you
by
could fly
5
and do
radius.
25 foot.
No, 20 by 5 radius.
20 by 5. I don't think you know what a radius is.
Alistair.
I'm trying to say, like, it goes up 20 feet and its width is like that.
Okay, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
20,
It's brazen a cup.
20 to 25 feet. Oh,
Yep.
there we go.
Alright, thank you. So, would you like to try again?
One more time.
Alright.
Too much
While
fun
you're
with this.
doing that, I'm gonna quickly show off the buttons I got for Sunny's birthday.
Ooh!
Sonny's gonna love those!
Boba Cat, Yin and Yang Cat, and then
Boba Cat.
another Boba Cat.
Aw.
Nice.
So, what's your percentile?
31.
Ooh, okay. So roll that d20 for me, good sir.
I rolled a 15, which I haven't
Have
seen
you
yet.
seen it? Oh.
I have not seen a majority of these. Like, if I've seen it, I'll just say what it does.
Yep. So, Alistair, as you flick out your hand, you see that nothing really happens other than a normal acid splash. But when they hit the ground, you see the puddles of the acid begin to slowly pool together in a singular puddle. And
Did
then,
you just make a gelatinous food?
And the puddle rises to a height of 5 feet. And
Like a pillar?
Yep. And then it explodes, causing a 5-foot radius of acid to begin decaying the floor with the same effect as number 4. Just rapid decay.
Huh.
Hey, Alistair, you should, like, keep that in mind. Call it Wild Splash.
Wild Splash. Love that.
It's a cool name.
Look around, find out.
Wild Splash dash. You said a 5-foot radius, you said? From where?
Yeah,
from where it
5
burns?
foot circle around from where it starts.
5-foot radius of number 4, basically.
Yeah. So, Alistair, once that happens, Sora's begins chuckling a little bit and says, that one's my second favorite. Come on, do one more, do one more. And he's like encouraging you to try and do one more.
I just look at him and go,
Like,
you're having
come on.
way too much fun with this, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Now, come on, do one more, buddy. Come on.
The 17.
Ooh, okay. Roll that d20 for me.
That's a 14. Let's find out what this does, shall we?
So, Alistair, now that you see that, like, the water, like, the ice has melted
Uh-oh.
and has turned into water,
Uh-oh.
and
Uh-oh.
you see the water begin to bubble
Mm-mm.
like lava, and something begins to rise from the water.
Oh no.
And in front of you is now a 9-foot tall tentacle monster. And Sora says, okay, bud, I'll deal with this. And he shoves Alistair into the viewing area and locks it behind him, trapping everyone in there while Sora is out there behind him.
Oh,
I have to.
oh, frick no, I'm helping
ask
with this.
One quick question: does it have suckers?
No.
Okay, good. Oh wait, no.
Okay, so is it possible that I could try to use Acid Splash to melt the shield?
Just stay the fuck away from it.
It's a magic shield. You can't.
Could I use it on the floor underneath it, though, to try and go under it?
It's like surrounded by magic.
I'm trying to
Like,
help this man! Let me have this!
You can't. You can't
wait,
help
wait.
him. This is meant to be a badass moment for Sora.
Okay.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Alistair, as you arrive in the area, you quickly, like, in alert of what just happened, look out the area down to where Sora and the viewing and the monster are. And you see Sora whip out his book and open it to a page that you can't understand. None of you can understand it just by taking a glance at it. And you see him literally stab his hand into the book. And he takes out a huge, just ball of flame, so hot, like so blinding that you all have to look away a little bit because it hurts your eyes to look at. And
Dang.
out of the corner of your eyes, you see Sora lean back and then throw it at the monster. And you see it hit the monster directly in the chest, and it screeches in pain. Like, so loud that, Alistair, you're, like, overly sensitive hearing has, like, you go, ugh.
I just try to block it out.
Yeah. And you see that gaping ball of fire, despite the creature having been from water, you see that it's created a huge hole in its chest. Like, think from right here down to, like, right above their stomach.
Dang.
And then you see Sora flip open his book to a different page, reach into it again, and you see him pull out a quite literal magical sword. And you see him throw it into the air above him and catch it in his right hand. And you see him open the book with one hand and then throw it on the ground. And he stabs the sword into his book. And he takes the sword out, and it is now covered in flames.
Whoa.
And then he rears back, throws it, and you see it go bonk on one end, and you see it come clean out the other end.
So
of
it
the
pierces.
tentacle
It just
monster's
full on
head.
pierces right on through.
Yep.
Whoa,
And
that's
you
cool.
hear the tentacle
Well, I
monster
That one, that big.
screech again before, like, it was killed, and you see it, like, slowly shake, and then it falls, and as soon as it hits the ground, its entire body dissipates into water that then evaporates instantly the minute it appears.
So essentially, I'm summoning a what now?
You are summoning the Kraken, my friend.
Oh no!
character nods
So I
and then
s-
turns around and leaves.
summons the Kraken.
He locked Brian. He locked everyone in the viewing area. He can't leave.
So how much HP does this thing have?
This Kraken has 200 HP. Keep in
Dang.
mind, I want to say, the highest level 20 Pride Infected, which is the strongest one, has a max HP of 189. So this Kraken is stronger than the strongest infected in the game, in the campaign.
Whoa.
Can I tame it?
Basically,
I
no, you
smell.
don't.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Are you really
you-
sure?
If you try and tame it, it will literally rip your head off. Like
It's an
full on
abomination.
predator
abomination.
rip your head
I'm,
off.
I'm asking.
Like,
I'm asking
rip your
for,
head off,
even if
fine
it's
and all.
just during like the battle. Like, could I just say, you get that thing now?
I mean, if you roll a natural 20 on animal handling, then I'll allow it.
Okay. Next time.
You know what? You know what?
And,
I can do it.
Yeah, Brian.
Nope, it has to be Alistair exclusively who rolls
I
it.
think it's me
Oh,
who summoned it.
fuck.
So, Alistair and Jewel and Brian and Eclipse, after seeing this, you hear a click and a blunk as the lock that was keeping you in there had fallen off. And Sora just calmly walks over, opens the door, and slaps his book closed and puts it back on his belt. And he says, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you deal with a Kraken.
Sorry, did you say Kraken?
Yes, I did. And
Why am I here? Why am I with you people?
in Eclipse, in your mind, you hear your
Why?
patron and your deity say, "What the?" In unison. Like you just hear them both at once say, "What the fuck?" in unison.
Why am I
I
here?
say it in my head with them. I say it out loud and in my head when they say it as well.
Go ahead, Brian.
I was just stating, why the fuck am I with you people?
And then Bariel
I don't
speaks
Don't
up.
question it
And then
anymore.
Bariel speaks up for a moment and says,
I think I'm
"Because
done.
we're paying you."
I was
I
repaying.
think I'm done.
Oh, too
Okay.
late. Too late. You're already
And then
repaid.
Bariel says, "Are you sure? It's 300 gold pieces that can quite literally retire an entire battalion of an army at the age of 10."
I have a home.
No, you cannot go home.
I have a home. It's a long
and
walk. Oh,
And then Sora pipes up to Brian and says, "Yeah, I'm not letting you leave, Alistair."
why not?
Why me specifically?
Because if you leave this party, if you leave a 200-foot radius of them, I can and will erase you from existence.
So, just because I came here on accident, you are now going to kill me? Yes.
Only if you
No.
leave him
fuck.
alone. Only if you leave him alone.
There's no way you could sugarcoat it. Fuck you.
And then you
Couldn't
hear
totally
Sora,
Either I stay here or die.
and
That's not an
Sora-
ultimatum. That's a choice.
And Sora like sighs in annoyance. And Alistair, you see him take out, and like you guys see him take the bag off of his back and open it. And inside, you see probably over like 3,000 gold pieces in there. And he says, and he like holds it up for Brian to see, and he says, "If I give this to your family, will you stay with them?"
That's a lot of gold.
And he says, "I can add another 1,000 with a snap of my fingers."
10,000. That's mine. That's mine. That's my
He
price.
says, me and I have over 50,000, so sure. And he
Ah!
snaps his fingers, and you see the bag instantly give a whole lot more weight. And then Sora taps Brian on the head, and he says, "All right." And he tosses the bag in the air, and it disappears, presumably having gone to Brian's family. And now Sora looks to Brian and says, "Now are you gonna stay with them?"
I'm being paid to. I'm pretty sure I can't pay that off.
You literally cannot pay it off in your lifetime, or your second lifetime, no matter what you do.
You undermine the thought process that is my age. I am of dwarven descent, you know this.
I'm just gonna
And
look
he
at him and
looks-
go. Just say yes and accept the gold already.
Sora looks Brian dead in the eyes and says, "I have lived to see your entire family begin and come down to you. I know how
So-
old your family is."
So you know that my great-great-great-great-grandfather's still alive.
Yes, I'm aware. And I am still saying that you will not earn that much gold in this lifetime or your next lifetime.
But he did it, stealing a dragon's hoard.
And he said, "Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the dragon that he stole from was dead."
Because he killed it.
He didn't.
I just start
Sora-
playing with my dagger at this point, just like spinning it
And-
around.
Nora holds up a finger and puts it on Brian's mouth and says, "Do not interrupt me." With that tone of, "You wanna try me?"
I just go.
And
I don't know why, but I just wanted to go.
If you even heard it.
what did he do?
I don't know why, but I really want to make Brian just go, like, one of the sassy bitches where he stabs twice.
Like that.
Yeah.
And he says to Brian with his mouth, when his finger's still on Brian's mouth, and says, "I have quite literally witnessed a star be born and then explode."
You said store, not star.
I said star, Shelby.
It sounded like store.
It did.
He still, whatever. He said
Wait, you
star.
saw the mighty Thor get blown up?
He said, anyway, he says, "I have witnessed a star be born and then explode. You have no idea how old I am. I have lived to see entire dwarven eras and bloodlines live, and die. You do not know how much time it takes to get this stuff. I'm gonna put it in a simple term for your tiny little mind. It would take about 15,000 generations of your family to get what was in that bag if you didn't steal it from a dead dragon. So, I suggest you stop being a smartass and go with the dragon to the library." And then he puts his finger down and says, "Have anything to add?"
Several things, but I feel like I'm gonna die if I say this.
Yeah, as soon as he says several things, I just put the dagger to his back, and the Zorg's like, "Just stop." As soon as he says several things, that's what I do. Just.
And Sora says, he points, Sora points to Alistair, "You should listen to him when he's basically saying shut up. Because you add anything out of your mouth, and I will literally rip off your mouth."
Jeez.
I will wholeheartedly say this with confidence. I am smiling, so therefore my character is smiling.
Sora just says,
Sora-
you, and he points to Alistair, keep him on a tight leash. And then Sora snaps his fingers, and you see that Sora is wearing heels. He literally clicks his heels and says, fuck this shit, I'm out, and walks out.
Where's heels?
Yeah.
Like high heels?
I'm not
How
surprised.
high are we talking?
We are talking 5-inch tall heels.
I'll have you know that's fun.
Sora is equally the funniest and the meanest guy ever. Just so nonchalantly threatens people.
And my character
And-
still smiling
and
there and says,
Sora,
"Yeah, I could have said it."
and Sora speaks up, and he's out of sight. Like, you can't see him, but he clearly can hear you, and he says, oh, you wouldn't believe it, honey. And he's clearly talking to Eclipse.
In my
I don't
mind,
know why. He'd walk all the way without looking, just snapping his fingers, walking, only looking up, and then he falls off a cliff.
Who?
I don't know
Brian?
why.
Brian does that?
No, not Brian.
Oh, Sora, you're saying?
I don't know why.
Sora,
I would imagine.
I mean, Sora always has the spell Levitate activated on himself, so he wouldn't fall. He would just walk on air.
He just moonwalk. He would casually moonwalk off the cliff.
Anyway, so Sora says if you walk out this building, the library is on the left. And then Sora suddenly teleports back. He leans down to Alistair, picks him up, brings Alistair to eye level, plants a kiss on his head, puts him down, and then teleports away again.
puts him down like on his feet. Put him down.
Yes.
Okay, so my guy, my Alistair just from standing up to just.
It shall be okay. It shall be okay.
I'm just listening to all this while playing Minecraft, and I'm just shocked. And yes, I'm actually like listening to all of it, so I know exactly what's happening. I'm just like, bruh, I don't even fucking care anymore.
No reaction to this. I just fainted. Practically.
Oh, great. Yeah, Jules just, like you said, tired mom. She's just like, I don't even fucking
So-
know.
You're not even gonna do a
Mario
thing, are you?
reaches down, picks up Alistair, looks to Brian and says, I suggest you did what Wizard Man told you to and hang out with him. And she literally gives Alistair to Brian. Basically saying, this passed out cat is now your responsibility.
I didn't pass out again. I'm just in that shocked, paralyzed state.
Same thing, honestly, with Alistair.
My character is thinking on whether or not he should jump off a cliff with this thing.
Considering it
Rude.
too.
Rude.
That's probably the best idea.
Like, by the way, does Brian, like, say considering jumping off a cliff out loud, or is he thinking it?
No. Why the fuck would he do that?
To show that he doesn't want to be there, but he's getting paid, so he's tolerating it?
He's staring at him,
Tired, not a dick.
narrowing his eyes, and just thinking about it.
Exactly what I just said. He's tired, but not a dick.
So,
I'm not a dick.
Do the
It's a
spellcasters, Eclipse and Jewel,
Yeah,
go
I
to
just
the
said he's
library?
tired, but not a dick. So there.
Do the spellcasters, Eclipse and Jewel, go to the library?
Yes, I'd like
Yep.
to be able to summon my mushroom friend. And no, I'm not giving him a name yet because I haven't thought of it.
Alright.
Me
So-
personally, if I ever snap out of it, I want to go find a leather worker.
I want to go find an enchanter
Alright.
or a stone worker. with gemstones, with magical properties.
Alright.
I'm adding new things to my field.
You're gonna yossify the shield.
Or like hopefully find a crystal that allows an object to bounce.
Are you gonna make me bounce?
I'm gonna make the shield bounce off other objects.
Like Captain America?
Yes.
Alright,
Plus, you add
so
some names to it.
Jewel and Eclipse. I'm going to name 5 cantrips and then 5 5th level spells that you guys will be able to learn at this library. Alright? And you have to pick
Cool.
one from both. You have to pick only one. And it can be from either set,
Wait.
okay?
Did you say 5th level?
Yeah, 5th level spells. Alright, so you guys ready?
Fun.
Yeah.
Alright, so for the cantrips, you have Firebolt, Frostbite, Gust, Light, and this one is gonna be exclusive to Jewel because she's the one who has the higher level on Sorcerer. Eldritch Blast, and the one that's exclusive to Eclipse would be Decompose from Necromancy. And now 5th level, your options are Commune, Cone of Cold. Let me see here. Ooh, alright. Dream, which is an illusion type spell. And Holy Weapon. And a Modify Memory.
You got me interested with Modify Memory. What is that about?
Modify Memory. Let me read it up. So you have to concentrate for up to a minute. And what it allows, I'm literally reading this off of the Wiki, is...
What else you want to read it off of?
Yeah. So, I'm literally gonna read it. You attempt to reshape another creature's memories. One creature that you can see must make a wisdom saving throw. If you're fighting the creature, it has advantage on the saving throw. On a failed save, the target becomes charmed for you by the duration of the spell. The charmed target is incapacitated and unaware of its surroundings, so it can still hear you, and only you. Takes any damage or is targeted by another spell, the spell ends, and none of the target's memories are modified. While this charm lasts, you can affect the target's memories of an event that happened it experienced in the last 24 hours and that lasted no more than 10 minutes. You can permanently eliminate all memory of the event, allow the target to recall the event with perfect clarity and extracting detail, change its memory of details of the event, create a memory of some other event. You must speak to the target to describe how its memories are affected, and it must be able to understand your language for the modified memories to take root. Its mind fills with any gaps in the details of your description. The spell ends before you have finished describing the modified memories. The creature's memory isn't altered. Otherwise, the modified memories take hold when the spell ends. Alright,
This cat's loving this.
we can tell.
Do you even see what's happening?
Yes, we can.
A little bit.
So, what are your choices?
It's what I got the
I
bag.
got that memory spell. It sounds like a good idea. Especially, like, if we have a chance to, like... I know this is... Actually, it probably wouldn't work on the god. But,
It would not work on the god. I'm gonna tell you that now. It will not
Alright.
work.
Essentially, what it is the Force. These are not the droids you are looking for.
I know, that's why I want it.
Alright, so let's start off with Eclipse. What do you want to learn?
Holy Weapon sounds pretty good.
What do you want to learn?
Holy Weapon?
Holy Weapon. Oh, okay. So, want me to read off the description to you?
Sure.
Alright. You imbue a weapon you touch with holy power. Until the spell ends, the weapon emits bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. In addition, weapon attacks made with it deal an extra 2d8 radiant damage on a hit. Weapon isn't already a magic weapon, it becomes 1 for the duration. As a bonus action on your turn, you can dismiss the spell and cause the weapon to emit a burst of radiance. Each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of the weapon must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 4d8 radiant damage and is blinded for 1 minute. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage as blinded. At the end of each of its turns, a blind creature can make a Constitution saving throw and the effect on itself in a success. And the duration is up to an hour.
That sounds really good.
Alright. And Shelby, let me look at modify memory for you real quick to see the time last on it. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, where is it? Sorry, I have to look through a shit ton of spells to try and find them.
No, you're fine. I'm trying to think about this.
Modify memory lasts up to a minute. Alright, so you said you want to attempt to learn Holy Weapon?
No.
Yeah.
Alright, so Eclipse. As you are browsing through the library, a book catches your eye that both the deity and the patron in your brain agree on that you should read. It is just titled Holy Weapon. Nothing, no author, no anything. Just the title on the back of the book, Holy Weapon.
Oh, it's got me.
Interesting.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh.
So you grab it and you take it out of the area that it's in. And as soon as you open the book, you are hit with this blinding flash of light. And you feel your memories begin to change as suddenly you feel like as if you had always known this spell / cantrip. You feel like you've always known it, but haven't quite known how to use it. And after you blink your eyes a few times to make sure you can see, you put it back. And in 24 hours, aka next session, you will be able to use Holy Weapon.
Interesting.
So,
Cool.
Jewel, what do you want to do?
Huh?
What do you want to do? What spell / cantrip do you want?
Because I don't remember I don't know any of them. That's the thing. I don't know anything about any of them. You just stated names and I don't fucking know what they are.
So I'm assuming you're just gonna yeet modify memory into your thing?
Possibly, unless you want to say all the descriptions, which I highly doubt.
No.
Exactly.
Because I lifted off 9 other things.
Ethan, which one sounded interesting to you?
Oh, definitely.
The Force?
Change memory. Yeah, definitely the Force.
Alright, I take the Force.
Alrighty. So, Jewel, as you are looking through the books, you see one that catches your eye. And on the spine, it says, Modify Memory. And as you reach up to grab it, it slightly burns your hand, but you're like, okay, that's weird, but it's probably just the magic. Because, you're in a city that's literally made by magic. It's most likely understandable. So you continue to take it out, you open it, and the same thing that happened to Eclipse happens to you. A blinding flash of light hits you, and you begin to feel in your brain as if you had always known the spell, but you had never quite understood how to use it. And in 24 hours, aka the next session, you will be able to use it. So there you go. So Alistair, and so let's go back. So let's go over to Alice, the adventures of Alistair and Brian Brimwell. So, Alistair, you feel like a little tap on the back of your head to try and snap you out of your state.
What? Huh?
And it's Sora, and he like looks over you and says, "Hey, bud, you awake?"
Oh fuck! All my bones cracked. Oh god.
As soon as he says, I just go.
And he catches Alistair and taps him on the back of the head again to wake him back up. And he's like, "Oh, nope, you aren't passing out on me. I don't need to lose my third prodigy."
The police quit hitting on me.
And he says, "Nah, you're too cute."
There he goes again.
and he
But this
smacks
time...
Alistair from the back of the head. And then before Alistair can react, he says, "Pass out again, and I'll just make out with you."
No. Like, as soon as he starts going down, he just, like, catches himself, like, nope.
Yeah. And Sora looks directly at Brian and just pats Brian on the head and then disappears.
What the heck was that?
I have no idea. I'm really just decided to say, you know what? If it happens, it happens.
Wait, what did you say before it happens? It happens?
I can't care enough anymore.
I thought you said, "I'm being paid to not care anymore." So if it happens, it happens. I thought that's what you said.
No, I didn't say that.
Alright. So, Alistair, would you like to begin looking for the...
I'm looking
a
for...
leather worker?
Yeah, I'm looking for the leather worker and a place to get Shien's costume.
Alright. So, Brian, would you like to begin looking for the jeweler?
Yep.
Alright.
So we can maybe find a crystal that allows him to bounce.
Alright, so I would like both of you to roll a nat 20 for me, like a d20 for me. Whoever gets the higher roll will go for them first. Alrighty.
I rolled a 5.
18.
15?
18.
Ah.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. They still rolled higher. They go first.
Yep. Alright, so, Brian, as you walk out of the training area and you just begin wandering the city, and you come across this small, quaint building, like one that you'd see in a small town. Like, basically imagine like a small local shop that you would see like near a bunch of bigger stores and stuff. And as you push open the door, you see that it's a jeweler, an enchanting jeweler, who both makes jewels and enchants them.
Alright, my character walks up to him and says, "Hello there, my friend."
And the woman working at the desk was like half asleep and goes, Huh? Oh, I'm so sorry. Hello to you too." And she says, "What do you need from me, sir?"
I need a crystal that allows an object to bounce.
Ooh, special requests like that. I haven't gotten one of those. Ooh, though, if you do give me a moment, I could find a stone for you that I could enchant with that ability.
Alright.
So the woman goes into the back of the area and comes out with a little box. She puts the box on the ground and opens it and says, "Here are the 5 gems that it would work with. You have a pearl, a sapphire, a ruby, an emerald, and being honest, I forget if that's a diamond or if it's quartz. Honestly, I just it's been so long since I've mined that thing."
Emerald, if you wouldn't mind. I like green.
I do not mind. I actually have multiple emeralds. My father's an emerald mine owner, so I have way too many of these to count. And she takes the emerald out and puts it on the counter, and she packs up the box and brings it back, and then comes back out. And she says, "That would be 300 gold pieces, please." And where's the object that you'd like me to attach the gem to?
Alright. Can I roll to bring down the price?
I mean, sure. Roll for persuasion, please.
Alright, persuasion. Persuasion. That is a 21!
Ooh, okay. So, as you go and get your weapon, you see the woman's just like staring at you. And she says, you know what? I'm gonna give you a discount. You know what that discount's called?
Hmm?
She says, the handsome discount. That would only be 100 gold pieces, please.
Alright. My character hands her 100. And now I only have 2 left.
The woman smiles and says, now where is the object they'd like me to put this gem on?
My character hands her his big-ass shield.
She calmly plops the thing down on the counter, and she takes a special gem cutting tool, and she cuts the emerald into a diamond, into like a diamond shape, and she presses it against the shield, and the shield glows with magical energy as it literally forms a hole perfect enough for the emerald to slowly slide into and fit. And as soon as the hole is made, it clamps down on it, and it's perfectly imbued into it.
Alright.
And she says,
My
there you go,
character's-
sir.
My character is gonna pick up the shield and thank her, and then walk outside, and then just kind of bounce it on the ground to see if it bounces up.
Roll 1d6 for me real quick. Like, that's just to see the distance of how high it bounces.
That's a 4.
So, Brian, as you drop your shield onto the ground, it bounces and it goes, I don't want to say like 12 feet in the air. Like, it bounces 12 feet in the air above you. And it falls down and plops next to you. It's fine.
Alright. Does that add range to my throwing attacks?
It adds 10 feet to any throwing attack.
Alright. My character's gonna go meet up with Alistair when he recalls his shield, and that'll end my turn, I guess.
Alright, so Alistair. Catboy.
Yes.
That's good. I hope you know that if we can't get your attention, I will call you Catboy.
You're saying this like this will offend me.
No, I'm just gonna keep calling you in until it becomes a normal thing and people don't realize.
Oh god, okay.
Especially new viewers.
This. I look away one time. Okay.
So, Alistair, as you look around the city, you come up to this large open area that has a whole bunch of, like, clothing all around you. It has a small little furnace, and then you see leather hanging up on bars and everywhere. And you see that's a mix of a tanner's and a leather worker's shop.
Okay, interesting. I go up to the front desk, I guess.
There is no front desk. It's just two different
Oh.
people that you walk up to.
Alright, I'll go up to the people then, I guess.
All right. So, which one would you like to speak to? The one closest to the leatherworking side, or the one closest to the tanner?
The leatherworking
The
side.
working side. All right. So, as you walk up to the man, you can't really see him that well because he's like under a shadow.
Ah.
And what do you say to get his attention? He's not facing you.
Excuse me.
And the man turns around and he steps out of the shadow. And you see he is this big Aarakocra.
Everyone, what now?
Aarakocra, it's a bird person. And he is quite literally 3 times your height.
Huh.
And he says, yes, what do you need?
Do you do special orders?
Yes, I do. It's what I'm made for.
Okay, 1 second. So I pull off the gauntlet on my right arm, like my leather gauntlet,
Yeah.
and I pull out true intent.
All
And I
right.
go, so, and I look at him and go, so I'm hoping to make a see-through sheath that can hold this and keep it secure.
And he looks at Alistair and says, so basically what you want me to do is you just want me to attach 2 straps so you can put your dagger into that'll hold it steady, but allow you to have it right there.
I mean, if you want to make it more fancier, you can.
Do you hand him true intent and the
But not true intent.
obviously? So you hand him the gauntlet and he goes to work. And he's speedy too. Like you see him just like running around grabbing random things, and you see him grab this big slab of leather. Like when I'm talking big, think like a tomahawk steak big.
Oh. Wow, okay.
And he says, "Don't worry, this is gonna be an entirely new gauntlet. Gonna be fitted and everything." And he like gently pulls Alistair over to like wrap the thing around.
Measurements.
And he like makes measurements on the leather and he takes it off. And Alistair, you see him like reach behind the furnace, and he takes out this big two-handed broadaxe, like great axe. Like it seems like it is half of his size big. And you see him swing it down with precise action into each of the marks he made to cut it perfectly. And then he wraps it into the shape of the gauntlet, and he begins like cutting out finger holes and he holes for true intent. And then he binds it together. And you see he binds it together with a small fire spell. Like he just lights on his finger and goes, like just binds it all together with one little swipe. And then he hands it to Alistair and says, before you take this thing, that'll be 25 gold pieces, please.
I'll hand him the gold.
Says, thank you, little one. And he hands it to Alistair. And then, before Alistair can react to the little one comment, he says, by the way, I know you're not a kid. I know you're an adult. I'm just saying that because you're small.
Thanks.
And he says, trust me, I was once your height, kid. Or, not kid. Well, probably a kid. Or probably younger than me.
Like, I'm used to it. Don't worry about it.
So
I'm gonna say, okay, Dag, you worked real fast on this, and it's a perfect fit. How is your shop not more famous around here?
Oh no, trust me. I've literally built this entire city's wand supply.
City's what supply? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Wand supply. Like wands.
Oh, like wands.
Like he makes the wands there.
Oh.
And he says, I've built this entire city's emergency wand supply. Trust me. When you build over 30 million wands, you know how to work fast.
You heard the cat, didn't you?
That's perfect too. Like, you know how to work fast.
That is not what Alistair says. Oh my god.
So, Alistair, as you take the gauntlet and you put it on, you take true intent and you begin to slide it into the gauntlet, and it fits perfectly.
And I can still see what it would say, right?
Yep.
That was the goal there. Alright, good. Awesome.
And now, as you walk away and you begin to look for a clothing store for Shian's outfit, you see a store that literally has the image of a tabaxi on it. Would you like to go in?
Oh, yes, please. Also, real
Alright.
quickly, out of character.
Yeah.
Out of character. After I'm done with all my shopping, I want to go on a heist.
Oh.
Somewhere, I want to go on a heist.
Okay.
Out of character.
okay.
That was out of character, but yeah.
Okay. So, Alistair,
Hi,
as
Johnny.
you... I mean, if you want to. So, Alistair, as you enter the shop, you see that it is basically tabaxi heaven. Like, everything is made for tabaxis. Of all sizes. And...
I want to go there.
Put a long story short, you see a small section that's basically the fantasy world's version of catnip. Be honest. So, Alistair, as you see this, do you go up to it and like buy it or anything like
He's considering it.
that? Eclipse, would you like to have curiously wandered in the store and see Alistair?
He's considering it.
So, Eclipse, as you wander into the store, you hear the patron and deity arguing again about what you should buy there, and then they both just say, "Oh, shut up, you bitch," to each other, and then your patron just says, "Listen, dear, buy whatever you want, all right?" And then the deity pipes up and says, "No, he needs to buy mischievous shit."
In my head, I just go, if there's drugs here, I'm buying drugs. I don't care what you say.
And as you say that in your head, you see the catnip that Alistair's actively looking at.
Like the only reason why he's considering, why he's trying to choose is like, I'm curious to know what this is like, but at the same time, I could be out of it all the time.
So Eclipse, what do you do?
I'm gonna run across the store to the catnip.
So as you do that, you like bump into Alistair and cause Alistair to like fall onto the shelf.
Onto the shelf of catnip.
Yep.
Oh no.
No!
Like face first into it.
No!
Do I just get like a whiff of it? Please tell me I didn't break anything.
You didn't break anything.
I did?
No, you didn't.
I didn't? So I just get like a faint, do I get like a faint scent of it?
Yes.
Like, woo! I just get like, whoa. Same set of colors.
Sorry. I think?
I just like snap out of it. I just like, wow. That is powerful stuff.
A store clerk walks up behind Alistair in Eclipse and says, "Ah, I see you found the tabaxi antidepressants."
Antidepressants.
That is literally what they are going to do.
I'll
from now.
take 5.
So, as Alistair, as you say, "I'll take 5," he says, 5 baggies, 5 bricks. Where are you talking?
Wait, what now?
He says bricks, like small little, like quarter of an inch thick.
Oh, I thought catnip was like a liquid. Oh.
No, it can be like powder or like
Plant form.
Also, I meant to say that out of character. The I'll take 5
Don't
bit.
worry.
That was more of a. I'm gonna take like 1 small brick with me.
Sorry, I'm back.
So he says, "Alright, if you're taking 1 small brick, what about you then?" He looks to Eclipse.
I'll take 2 small bricks.
He says, "Alrighty then, come with me, you two."
God, this-
And he
this is-
begins walking towards the register.
This is just cocaine, isn't it?
No. Trying to think. To put it shortly, it's basically just like hitting a bong.
So... Still...
Marijuana.
Oh,
Basically
God.
just marijuana.
So it's more... Okay, oh god. Oh lord.
Just
Don't,
buying-
don't do... Don't,
Shelby cackling over there.
don't do drugs, kids. Do not do drugs, kids. Ever. I'm looking right at you. What is that?
Shelby just watching Teenage Ninja Turtles.
Leave me alone. I'm obsessed with the idea of Johnny and Leo being twins in this. Okay,
Love it.
I'm watching the siblings.
Also,
dance
I
of-
think I recognize that art style. I think I know who that is, but I don't remember their name.
But Alistair, he brings you and Eclipse up at the register with 3 small bricks.
also
and he
get
says-
turned up.
That would be 5 silver pieces, please.
Here, I'll pay for all of it.
All right. So as you hand him the money, he hands you the 1 brick, and he hands Eclipse the 2.
Nice.
And then he says one thing. Those things are extremely strong. Trust me. They were quite literally made by the person who holds the world record for being the most depressed person.
Huh.
And
Interesting.
then he says, I would recommend taking only 1 little eighth of it at a time.
So are you booked up?
He says, if you really want a trip, take 1/4.
I think I'm just looking for a little happiness in my life. Out of character.
And then he says, okay, shoot. And he's like ushering you 2 out of the store.
Eclipse just thinks, what would happen if I took the entire thing?
And that's enough for you. I just take the 2 out of it, so just like, I think I'll hold on to this for you.
Hey, I was thinking that. You didn't hear that?
And so Sora just speaks up in Alice's mind and says, did you just buy drugs?
I in my mind, I think, I'm not entirely sure.
I'm sorry. What did I just turn around to?
The catnip,
Sora
Shelby, the
asked
catnip.
Alistair if he bought drugs.
And again, in my mind, I'm thinking, again, to him, I'm thinking, you know, I'm not 100% positive.
He says, you know what? You do you, as long as you don't die from it.
Yeah, that's the goal.
And then he says, also, by the way, I got a package for you. It's gonna be at the inn, which is right down the road from here.
Oh, good. I put all the bricks in like a little
Pouch.
baggie
Yeah.
and put it in my bag.
Alright. So Alistair, as you're walking down the road that Sora told you to go to get the package, you see a clothing store to your right. You go into that before you head down to the inn to pick up the package?
I think I know what's in the package, actually. Let me take a look.
Alright, so as you go up to the package, as you go up to the inn and you pick up the package and you open it, you see that Sora has bought you a dress. Like, he has full on bought Alistair a fucking dress to make fun of him.
I'm ready an acid splash.
Quick question: where is Jewel in all of this?
Jules just been silently following Dunwith's life.
Alright, Jewel just shouts like, "Put it on!"
I just stumbled right back and close it. Like,
So wait, you said you were readying an acid
I
splash?
was ready again, but then Jules shouts out. I unready and just like close the box, just like tell
Alright.
anybody you're dead.
And then Bariel says, "Oh, I am so telling everyone else," and she runs off.
Oh, mother!
And Bariel like runs up to Brian and tells him what Alistair got, and then runs away, and then runs up to Eclipse and tells Eclipse what Alistair got, and then runs back to Jewel and Alistair.
I'm gonna follow her back to the group.
And Bariel says, "That was completely necessary." With a fucking huge smug grin on her face.
Mm-hmm. I go, mm-hmm. Don't fall asleep tonight.
My character walks up to you, Alistair, and then says, "Go ahead, put it on." Oh, by the way, my character said as he pulls out his shield and then drops it on the ground, and it bounces up. I can hit you at farther distances.
Oh, good. I go, oh, good. That means I can reflect it from farther distances.
So, Alistair, do you go and put it on just to humor Sora?
No! Absolutely not!
Eclipse is just chanting, put it on.
What can
Put it on.
come into it?
No. Hey, DM, can my character cast detect magic on that dress?
Sure.
Alright, I cast it.
So, as you cast magic on it, you detect magic on it. You see that it's actually made with a protection spell that would give Alistair a +1 to his armor class, but a -1 to charisma.
Minus...
Pretty sure that'd be a +1.
I'm about to say... if it makes a
Well,
cat look
-1.
cuter...
No, -1 because it's like basically a full-grown man technically wearing it, because Alistair's a full-grown person. Technically, he's just a tabaxi.
Yeah, I'm also the size of a kid, though.
Fair enough. Yeah, never mind. +1. You're gonna write that down just in case.
Character looks at him, laughs his ass off for a whole 5 minutes, and then hands it to you and says, "It gives you a +1 to your defense."
just internal screaming.
Alistair, look at DMs real quick.
Oh god. I'm scared. Also...
I am evil.
What?
Something from Undertale.
This is really important, Alistair. Look in DMs.
You like jazz? I just let out. I just let out. I swear. I take the box and I go. This is gonna be a one-time thing. I swear to God. So you better enjoy this. And I go to put it on.
I would also like to point out the fact, this is out of character by the way, that I could definitely make Ethan gay panic right now if I wanted to.
Do it.
Alright, I gotta find a picture of Leo.
Who?
Yes. Nothing.
The 2018 version of Leo.
So, Ethan, you wanna know what the dress looks like?
Please enlighten me.
So, it is a aqua dress that has little swirls all around it, and in the middle it has a tabaxi head.
Why am I picturing this actually perfectly right now?
And also, I'd like to say, the tabaxi head is right over where cleavage should be.
Yeah, I figured that already. Thank you. I figured that much already. Thank you, Simon.
Can I cast prestidigitation onto Alistair to make him the dress all glittery?
The what? What?
You're making the dress glittery.
I mean, roll a 20.
Roll a d20, you mean?
Also,
18.
Brian.
Yeah.
Brian, I'd like to say, if you
Ignore
wanted
that
to,
message.
you could use the 20 to on that if you wanted to.
What?
You can use your 20 on making the dress
He already
glittery.
rolled an 18. It's already gonna succeed.
I mean, it would just be even more glittery at that point.
No, I'm not gonna waste it on such bullshit.
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you.
I'm trying to convince you to do it for stupid shit.
You know what? Just because of that, my character is now going to build a new mechanic.
Oh no.
Who is, field.
Okay,
Crossbolt.
Crossbolt?
So Alistair,
A siege
as
weapon.
you walk out of the changing area, you're hit with this huge blast of glitter that covers your entire outfit. And then, Alistair, you suddenly hear Sora's voice from behind you and says, "Ooh."
Sora, the next time I see you, I am going to hurt you.
And then Sora
Just
chuckles
stab
and
it in.
says, "Good luck, shorty." And he picks up Alistair and kisses him right
Oh,
on
wait,
the
he's there!
Yeah, he's there.
Oh, I thought he was just speaking in my mind. In that case, I just
Nope.
hit him with the in the back of my foot, just before he picks me up.
And he says, "Ticklish."
Uh-oh.
And then he kisses Alistair on the lips and then puts him back down.
Okay, I'm not sure how to feel about this.
Boyfriend material, anyone?
And then Sora leans down to Alistair, and says, "I'll be waiting for you, little buddy," and then disappears.
Yeah, he's gonna be waiting a long time.
So do you go to the clothing store to start buying Shein stuff?
Yes. Shoot, I didn't just. Oh.
Ha! Too late.
Oh.
And Eclipses Alistair on the fence.
Traipsing around in a blue ash dress. Alright, cool.
I'd like
Not
to say, by the way,
One word of you. I say
like to
specifically
say-
to Jewel.
I'd like to say,
Jill
by
didn't
the
say
way,
that.
I'd like to say, by the way, that Alistair's dress, when it was covered with glitter, it was also covered with sequins.
That's painful, though. Have
You
you
know
ever
what?
had sequins, like, right near your armpit?
No, they're on the outside. They're on the outside.
That's what I mean. I've had a shirt covered in sequins before, and it rubbed the shit
No, they're
out of
only
it.
on the front. Like, they're only on, like, the front of his body. They're not on, like, any other side of the dress at all. Like, not even on the straps. They're only on
That's
the
how
front
that
side.
shirt was, but it still rubbed the shit out of my arm.
No, what I'm trying to say, like, it's only where the pattern is
Good.
of the tabaxi head.
Good.
Also, by the way, the sequins can go from white to blue.
Because Justice, that store can suck my ass, man.
Alright, so Alistair, as you walk into the store, you just, like, keep your head down to try and avoid contact with anybody, and you walk straight into the pet area to see what they have. But then you realize, looking down, you're only looking at the small size stuff. Meaning you're gonna have to look up.
Well, I guess I'm committed to the pit now. There is no going back.
So, also I'd like to say we're gonna end in 15 minutes because I have something to do tomorrow.
Okay.
Alright. Well, so this is downtime?
Yeah, this is basically just downtime.
Yeah, now
until
this one
then.
will probably break you a little bit.
Alright. I know I'm using that 24.
Oh
My
no.
character,
So
my character for the
Shelby.
entirety of the night.
Shelby.
He's hot though. Even I can admit that he's hot.
Oh!
Not Merlin hot. I'm sorry, but Merlin from that movie makes me drool.
but Brian,
I'm
what
Let's hurry this along, please. I look up.
you look up and you begin looking around for the extra large section for
Shit.
Sheehan stuff.
Because I still want to go on this
you-
heist soon.
And you see that the only way to get up there would be to climb a ladder.
Hey, Barrio!
Barrio like peeks in and says, "Yo,"
Could you get those for me, please?
and she says, "Pay me." And then Barrio says, "By the way, you look fabulous," and does like the hand thing, and then walks away.
I just stand there in shock and I go. I just do that. I go. I start climbing.
But Brian, what do you want?
I'm going to build a new thing for my shield.
All right.
I'm
Also,
going
Hey, which shield, the big boy or the little boy?
big boy.
All right.
I'm turning into a siege weapon,
Okay.
or a handheld siege weapon, where it's a large crossbolt or a crossbow, where you can hold it like a machine gun, like essentially that way.
I regret the
Oh,
nat
that's
20
so-
on birthday now.
Huh?
I said I regret the nat 20 on birthdays now.
Oh, it gets worse. I get to add my proficiency and intelligence. It's a 20.
I'm gonna go fill up my water.
Sip of my water.
I'm out of water. I think.
Jewel, you want to go on a heist? There
I'm
it is.
I'll join you on a
Also,
heist.
Ethan, I found the correct thing that'll break you. Because that image got fucked up. I'm gonna send it into Chaotic Gremlins.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the proper one.
I'd love to see you try and break me. Go ahead. It's the same image.
Hang on.
It's loading. It's just a gray screen right now.
Mm-hmm. Wait for it.
Still loading.
Yeah, because this thing's being a little twat right now.
Oh, it's still loading on your end. Oh, okay.
No, yeah, it's sent. It's just it's being a little twat.
If you're on your computer, you can click on the image and click Open Original, and it pops up.
It's still blank for some reason.
I don't know why it's doing this. Alright, that's it. Copy link address. Fuck it. Take a look at that puppy.
I'm making myself a goddamn hot pocket.
That
Damn
hurt
you.
you a little?
Damn you.
It worked, guys. It worked. Oh, I broke him with Leo. Let's
Alright.
go.
Okay.
Brian, everything you're doing with your nat 20 crossbow shield thingy is allowed, and you're okay.
Oh, and for the record, Ethan, the age from oldest to youngest is Raph, Donnie, Leo, Mikey.
Obviously, Mikey's the youngest.
Probably
you,
the
duh.
youngest.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, Raph is the leader and the eldest in
Yeah.
this.
Okay, so
reboot.
so I start climbing.
So as you start climbing, you see in the window this huge bank.
A bank.
You do see a bank.
Hmm.
And outside, you see like wagons. And you see one that's protected by people with swords and shields. They are doing so real quick, this is out of session by the way. What's gonna happen here is Alistair's gonna have two choices on what he wants to go for. He can either go for the big boy bank, or you can go for the small armored convoy robbery.
Ethan, please
AKA
make a good
some
choice.
GTA type shit.
So what did you say, Shelby?
Please make a good choice, because I'm apparently supposed to help you with the heist.
I want to help too.
Okay,
So-
now
We
we
got
got three
three.
people.
Would Bariel be in?
Ariel's obviously gonna be in because
Here's
girlfriend.
the siege weapon.
Okay, with 4 people, we have to go for the big bank.
Oh, fuck.
Alright.
But I'm gonna
Here's
case.
my
Wait, hold on.
question.
I'm gonna case it out first, though. Let me do that first before I make
That
my
That leads
decision.
into my question. Can I fucking ask it? How many guards are around?
So you see 3 at the armored convoy that you can assume are gonna leave with said convoy. You see 2 outside, and then through the window you can see 4 more posted inside. 2 on a second floor balcony overlooking the area, and then 2 on the bottom floor.
And here's my other question. How heavy is the security in this town/city? Basically,
since
how fast are we gonna get bum rushed?
it's gonna
If
take
we're caught.
them. If you get caught, 5 minutes. If you don't get caught, 15 minutes.
Seems safe enough.
If we don't get caught, it'll be 15 minutes for us to get bum rushed by more cops. Does that make any sense, anybody?
I
If we
mean,
don't get caught, which means we'd be successful, we're still gonna get bum rushed by cops that don't even know we're there.
Silent alarm.
I mean, I was about to question it, but then I remember this is a magic town, so
That's true.
Forgot about that.
With a population of over 30 million people, by the way. Because don't forget, the Arakaka
Boy,
guy
wouldn't
said...
it be the reverse? A silent alarm would work faster instead
Well,
of getting caught.
Listen, I'm
Okay,
working with
that's
GTA logic for Alistair's heists. I'm working with GTA logic for his heists here.
Alright.
okay.
Meaning, loud means basically instantaneous. Silent means it's still gonna happen, but it's gonna happen slower.
That
A
just
lot
makes
slower.
me think about payday.
Okay. All right.
Alright.
Okay. So I
Real
see
quick,
that.
Okay, real quick, I'm gonna go get my Hot Pocket while you guys plan.
Wait, hold on. I still haven't got the stuff. Okay. All right. We'll play.
Plan. I don't want to hear the plan yet. I want you guys to do it on your own.
Okay. So again, I wanted to case out the place first, but I guess we're committed at this point.
We don't even know what the fuck the place looks like.
That's what I'm saying. I wanted to see what it looked like, what we're dealing with before I made my choice.
It looks like a bank.
No, I mean, Sammy didn't even tell us if there's a specific layout, or we just, you know.
We're planning a heist here, dude. Like, come on, you gotta.
That's true.
We have to plan. We have to execute the plan. Then we have to expect the plan to go off the rails. Go with the plan. Get what we can and get
Which
out.
means we need to know what the fuck this place looks like exactly. But Sammy left.
I just say this real quick. My ballista now, or my shield now does 3d10 damage.
Okay then. So, well, although obviously we could say that we're gonna come back at night, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna come over at night, clearly, right? So
Definitely.
we'll make a plan as soon as Sammy. All right.
Wait, no, I was looking at the wrong thing.
So, Sammy, here's the thing. You never gave us a layout of the place.
Right. All right. So there are 3 floors to the bank. The second floor, which has the stuff like the security office, the power area, like the water supply, basically like a storage area slash a security area.
Security.
The first floor is obviously like all of the main bank area, like the tellers, the boss area, the office area, everything like that, like a normal bank. But in the basement, you have the vault.
In the basement. Hey. When you said there were 3 floors, I was thinking the 3rd floor was gonna be where the money was, not the. Although that'd be much more clever. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to think of what spells could help with this.
I'm trying to think because we're gonna come back at night, right? So okay. I think here's our plan. The first thing we have to go for is gonna have to be the alarms in the security office. We should disable it as quickly as we should disable it first before we try to enter the vault. So since it's on the 2nd floor, I'm gonna leave that to somebody who can fly.
I can cast Unseen Servant and send one of those things in to turn the power off.
Oh, yeah, the power and the... Yeah, okay, yeah. That too. We can also try that. Okay, so we'll do that. And in the event that the spell fails, again, we have a backup. We have Dragonborns that can fly. Once that's done, I'm going to... Wait, Sammy, is the vault lock pickable? No? How do we open it then? Let me ask.
A keypad.
I have heat metal.
It's a keypad.
Again, magical area. So you gotta find the key. So you gotta find the numbers.
Okay, alright, so we might have to go in at some point during the day. Just to get that.
Could we just destroy the vault door?
Can we destroy the vault door, Sammy?
You could, but that would mean going loud.
Only if we don't do it right.
I do have heat metal, which is a fairly quiet spell.
Exactly.
I could try and melt it.
Okay, but just in case, we should still, at least. Okay.
Disable the security, yeah.
Yeah, we already know. We already have a plan to disable the security. Actually, hold on. We're Sammy. With disabling the power, disable the keypad and leave it open.
I mean, it would, but you would
Because-
have to have the vault door open at the same time as the power going out.
Oh, okay,
Because
that's not what I
otherwise-
was thinking. Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise, like, the power would go out while the keypad was down and keep the door permanently locked until the power is turned back on.
Alright. Most likely they're keeping the code in the security office, right?
That would make sense.
I'm asking our DM. DM?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm trying to eat my hot bucket.
I know. Well, you're the one who withheld all this information beforehand. I'm sorry. Okay.
I did. I just didn't expect you guys to be asking this much.
We want this to work.
Okay,
You
so...
presented us with a giant cookie, basically.
Basically,
We're gonna plan this out.
Okay, so instead of Unseen Servant, okay. So here's what's gonna happen. Jewel?
Mm-hmm.
I want you, when nighttime comes around, I want you to fly up to the 2nd floor and sneak around, see if you can find the code, and at the same time, disable the security, not the power, the security.
Oh boy. Alright, cool.
I'll come up there with you as well.
Oh,
Or actually,
okay.
you know what? No. I forget names. Who's the one with the shields?
Brian, but I don't think he's coming with you guys on your heist.
Oh. Shoot. Okay, well then, Eclipse.
If we need someone sneaky, I have pretty good stealth.
Okay. The way I'm trying to make this work is that, I'm a rogue, so, like, I'm already naturally stealthy. The thing is, okay. The way I want this to work, since we have 4 people on this, I want 2 people in 2 separate areas. 2 people at the vault, 2 people in the security office. I need, and in both teams, I'm looking for 1 to do their task, and another 1 to protect them. So I suppose, actually, in this case, Jewel, I'll go up to the 2nd floor. You protect me.
Got it.
Eclipse, you and Byriel will go down to the vault. See if you can sneak in.
Okay.
Alright? Since you have Unseen Servant, see if you can get into like a blind spot from the guards, but visibly see the keypad. So that way, when we do get the code, you can just type it in that way.
Got it.
Shelby, can your familiar speak?
No.
Nuts.
I did not want him to speak at all.
Nuts. Okay, well.
I just want him to be cute.
Okay, well, in that, I want your familiar to help with this because okay, so when we get the code, we're gonna write it down and give it to the little fella. Is that okay?
Cool. I don't even have a name for him yet.
That's okay. All right, so little mushroom, our little fun guy. Yes, that was a pun.
Mushroom baby.
Yes.
He is a mushroom baby.
When we get the code, we'll get that little guy to sneak by security. Because, you know, very small bean.
Shelby,
DM.
name for
What?
name
You were
idea
lagging.
for the name idea for your familiar, Cade.
No.
Okay, so
But, Brian, what did you need?
Oh, I was gonna say, are you sure you want to allow this?
Being honest, this final boss that I have built up is fucking terrifying. Like, even to my veteran uncle who has been playing D&D since 2nd edition.
I will say, this cannon does do fucking 8d10.
Again, it scared my veteran uncle who has been playing since 2nd edition. He's been playing for a long ass time. He, like,
That's
literally, he was
not
the
what I-
one who helped me. No, I'm saying that I'm allowing it because you're probably gonna fucking need it.
That's
Alright,
scary.
this is a 2-part weapon. One, the shield is a attachment that attaches onto it and allows things to bounce off. At least fiery.
Cool. Yeah, I hope you know that's probably gonna backfire if you roll low on an attack.
It's a +6 to hit, so I hope.
Press 6 to what?
+6 to
To hit? Like rolling to hit stuff?
Let me make sure. Yeah, it's a +6 to attack. Hits 44 8d10, wasn't it?
Okay then.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Range 600 to 2,400 feet.
Again, I'm not gonna regret this because this final boss is terrifying.
How about we just save it if it's that powerful, can we save it just for the final boss to keep things balanced? Because
Yeah, I'll only allow it for the final boss fight.
What?
8d10 damage can pretty much insta-kill most NPCs, just saying.
44 8d10.
4 8d10?
44 initial plus 8d10.
Like, that's even more damage.
It's
Yikes.
in the 5 digits, just saying.
Okay. If average, with one shot, I could possibly take down 100. Possibly.
Exactly, possibly. The dice may not be on your side, you know? 'Cause let's be honest, when are the dice on the side of people trying to beat the BBEG? You know?
Yeah.
I just want to get the most out of his birthday gift.
Exactly.
Can we get back to the heist,
Yeah,
please?
yeah.
Okay, alright, so here's the master plan. Me and Jewel will go up to the second floor, and we will cut the security, and you know, get rid of any guards that are there. We'll stop.
Yeah.
We'll eliminate them quietly. When we find the code, alright, you two go down to the vaults, take out any guards silently, any guards that you find. But if you can avoid them, get into a blind spot where you can see the vault, but they cannot see you. When we find the code in the security office, we'll get Shelby's little fungus friend to Mushroom Baby. We'll get the Mushroom Baby to deliver the code down to y'all. No one's gonna notice a little critter like that. And then
Convenient that I summoned them.
okay, and when you get the code, put in the code and slip inside of the vault quickly and wait for the two of us. When we get down to the vault, we'll put in the code ourselves, slip in, and we will take as much as we can and get out.
Got it.
We can most likely get out loud if need be.
Yeah.
Just saying.
We just can't go in loud.
Maybe.
Alright, is that a plan?
It's fine.
Are you
Well-
guys ready for this?
Wait, hold on! We still haven't purchased the clothing for Shion.
I mean, you can always just say that you purchased it off thing while we focus on this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. How much was it, though?
10 bronze pieces and 1 silver piece.
Okay. That makes me knows.
Oh, I just realized I need to go get percentile dice, so give me a moment.
Okay. Is it heist time then? We come back at night time. Ah.
A full-on, like, session.
Huh?
Isn't a heist usually like a full-on session?
Not if we have a plan. We can probably make this quick.
You know things aren't going to go to plan. That's how D&D is.
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll find out.
Should we make a plan B? Nah.
Yeah, let the ballista do the talking.
So this is the
Plan
one
B,
I
kill
wish I
everything.
had
Yeah,
money.
plan B, heat through the vaults quickly. A lot if you have to.
I have a bag of holding, so.
Sorry, what?
I have a bag of holding, so.
Oh, you have a bag of holding?
Yeah.
Oh, are you coming with us?
Well, do you want me to?
Do you want
Yeah.
to?
Do you want me to?
Yes.
Yes.
Then I will go.
Okay then. In that case, we need you. Since you have like the most fighting potential, I'm gonna need you to be on the first floor just in case things go down. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Alright.
Imagine getting hit with a cannonball and then you get hit the damage.
Just ting ting ting.
I'm in a good mood now.
You can also take out the initial guards on the first floor, like silently with your shields.
Well, it would bounce off the walls. It would just sound very metallic. Honestly, I could throw it in there and just see what happens.
Oh boy.
Alrighty, are you all ready to execute your
Walk around.
plan?
Looking chaotic real quick.
I swear to God, if it's another gay panic thing.
No, it's fucking badass.
Nice.
Donnie-
Oh, okay.
Donnie
Who's
is
on the
my
first
favorite in this.
Who's my partner in this right now? Who's my on the first floor with me?
Your imagination.
Well, actually, there's 5 of us.
Yeah, because Lysandra is fucking passed out of sleep. And unless you want a 9-foot-tall direwolf in the goddamn bank with you.
I used him
So
as a
here,
last
okay. So
reaction.
here's what's gonna happen. If you go ahead and take out the first floor, after me and Jewel get the code, we'll just meet you on the first floor. And since you have the bag of holding, we can all go down to the vault together.
Yep. I haven't used the bag of holding yet, so fuck
There
it.
we go. All right. All right.
Alrighty.
We strike at nighttime, at the dead of night.
Alright, so do you guys go take a long rest in the inn?
Yeah.
Alright. So,
Shopping
13
late.
hours later, you all wake up at the dead of night. Like, it is 1 to 2 a.m. currently. And when you walk out of the city, you see it is dark. Like, you can barely see the streetlights, they're that far apart. I swear to God, you better not make a goddamn Bravo 6 going dark reference. I swear to God.
Well, I wasn't, but now I might.
No, because I saw you like playing with your hair. I thought you were about to do like the night vision goggles thing
Oh,
from the
you mean
trailer.
this?
Yeah. Why do I say these things?
No, I'm just going in like meow meow.
So the patron
So
in
I'm
DD
in. But real
yeah,
quickly, I am in my regular stealth wear right now, just for you to know right now. Okay,
Yeah.
I am not in the freaking sparkly dress.
Hey, Ethan, for the record, you're a cat, not an otter.
I said meow meow. What?
I'm
Otter
good.
with the dark side.
Oh.
Ass.
That's what says I'm an honor.
So,
Me and Shelby are huge Outhouse fans,
wait,
for those of you
wait,
not getting the
you
references.
little shit. Get off the goddamn table right
Ethan,
now.
you're fucking stupid.
Don't
I'm
you
very
dare.
tired,
I
okay?
see you.
Hey,
Don't.
I mean,
Hey. God fucking damn
I've
it.
been up since
Do it.
6
You know what? I'm
a.m.,
not doing it.
so
I'm not messing with her.
I'm definitely
This
tired.
cat literally just leaped from the dining room table over to
Nobody
the goddamn kitchen
cares.
counter.
we need to get out of the heist now.
Hey,
I've been up since
Waste
6
time.
a.m. and my stomach is killing me
Dark.
right now.
alright. So, as you all begin to enter the bank in your respective areas, you see that there are, in total, on the first and second floor alone, like combined, there are 16 guards.
16.
And then the two in the vault, Eclipse and Ariel, you see that there are 4 guards. So in total, 20.
Well, shoot, this might be harder than I thought. All right. Okay, so there's 8 on the first and second floors,
Yep, and then there's 4 down in the vault area.
and we see that somehow. Okay.
No, because you guys are like sneaking down and stuff.
Oh,
Like you're
we're already in
from-
our areas then, huh?
Yeah, you're already, like I said, you're already in your areas.
So we've
Like,
already
you
snuck in. Okay.
Yeah, so you still have stealth currently.
Okay, so I'm going to. Hold on. I
I
need.
have a quick question for the DM.
Yo.
Would I be able to have the force spell prepped to go in case I need it?
No, it would not have taken that long. Because, like, I
Oh,
don't remember what I said, Shelby. It would
No,
only
I
be.
meant like, am I able to go ahead and start concentrating to have it prepped just in case?
No, Shelby,
No,
even better.
Shelby.
I have a better plan.
Shelby, it's only available the next session. Like, I made that clear.
Alright.
Shelby, I have a better plan.
What?
You can cast fear.
Do I even have that?
Yes, I'm telling you, you can cast it. You project a phantasmal image of a creature's worst fears. Each creature in a 30-foot cone must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or drop whatever it is they're holding and become frightened for the duration. While frightened, a creature must take the dash action and move away from you by the safest available route on each turn. Basically, what I'm saying is, you can cast fear and make everybody on the second floor flee the scene. And they would not be aware that it is a robbing attempt. They think they would think the place is haunted.
That's genius.
You know, what we could also do, we can have like a bit of a failsafe with the ones that if they pass their check, have something that'll disturb the area as well to make it look more real. So the illusion plus something realistic a little to fuck with each side, and to make it even better.
Do I have?
I like it when you guys are strategists.
Did I keep the dress on me?
Oh my god, are you gonna fight in a dress?
No. If we're gonna make a fear factor, you know the classic little girl in a dress trope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You are not about to do the Grudge. I swear. The Grudge or the goddamn fucking... What's it called? I have it on the tip of my tongue. Fuck. Trying to remember.
I could also.
Sounds of the Lambs.
I could also hold on. What else do I have on me? I swear I have something that can help me here. My shurikens, they glow, right? Like in the dark. I could put the three of them like in between the claws to make them glow as I'm reaching out.
I was going to suggest leaving claw marks everywhere where the illusion claws to make it realistic, so it fucks with people. When they say it to one person, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, no, that thing was clawing everywhere," and they see claw marks and they're like, "Oh shit."
Oh, okay, so no dress. Okay.
You're not lying, even though I can't see the creature. It's there.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. All right, so I'll get ready in the position of where she's gonna cast fear.
All right.
Sammy hates the fact that I can come up with this random shit.
No, I love it. I have a love-hate relationship with it because I love that you guys are actually
hold on.
thinking slowly and not just bum rushing in.
Yes. Hold on. I just realized. Wait, Shelby, hold on.
Being smart, not by real.
Hold on.
Wait.
Because I realized I also have to
By the
make a.
way.
I also wait, Shelby.
Huh.
I realized that I also have to wait. Hold on. Since I know that the spell is happening, do I have to make a saving throw?
You still have to make the saving throw either way.
Shoot.
So,
Oh wait, it's in a cone. Can't I just like be like just slightly outside of it before I start clawing everything?
I mean, yeah, I guess you could.
Okay, let's do that then.
Alright, so also, by the way, I'd like to say, currently at the Cliffs in Bariel is like doing a silent child one, like, oh, come on, I want to beat people up already and rob this place.
We have fun here.
Well,
Yes, we
that
do.
just helped to remind me what I was trying to do on not Amazon. I don't even care.
Alright, so
Alright.
this okay, so her spell, I'm gonna see if it needs a check or like something that she has to roll for it. Hold on. It looks like Shelby doesn't have to roll anything for it. It's gonna work. It's everybody else in the cone area that has to roll something to see if it actually
Alright.
works. Because I think it's because this is something that doesn't actually deal damage. It's just an illusion.
Alright, so what's the DC to beat it, by the way?
Must make a wisdom saving throw. It's not saying. Hold on. Each creature in a 30-foot cone must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or drop whatever is at home. Just a saving throw. I guess you know.
Shelby, what is your AC or DC?
Huh?
What's your DC?
I think 10.
Yeah.
No, that's your AC, Shelby. Hold on.
I don't know. I don't have my thing open.
I'm looking. Her.
Spell DC.
Oh, save DC 13.
Oh, okay. Thank God. I just hit it.
You just. I mean, I don't see why you have to. It's only on the cops on the second floor.
Oh, never mind then. Never mind.
It's me. Okay. So, Sammy?
Mhm.
It's a DC of 13.
Alright, thank you. So I have to roll 8.
So, while she's casting that spell, I'm going to stealth around, like stealth dash around, start
Right.
scratching things.
Also, I think I have a
So-
name for my little mushroom.
What is it?
Hang on, I'm gonna send it in.
Why not just say it?
Ginkgo.
Ginkgo! Aww. I love that name.
Cute.
Alright, so 3 out of the 5 cops saved, while the other 5 didn't.
Okay, well. Okay, so I'm slashing everything to make it look realistic, right?
Yeah. So if
Could
you
I-
give me I'll probably roll. So I'll probably roll like perception with disadvantage to see if like they notice that.
I feel like
it's
that would
actually
be. I feel like that would be deception, wouldn't it?
or deception. Yeah, my bad.
With
Like deception, or you would.
so deception with disadvantage, you said?
Deception with advantage, since you guys are
With
like,
advantage. Ooh.
Yeah, like with advantage with the other guards, like help them convince.
I
Yeah.
could also growl at the same time.
No,
Which would freak them out.
14 plus 4. That's 18 on advantage.
All
Just
right.
like cup my hands over my
And
mouth
it was
and just
this dice. That's it.
and growl.
All right. So that means I also have to roll for disadvantage.
Can I do that? Can I?
Yes,
Can I...
but Shelby, please let me do my rolls. I still need to do 3 rolls for perception with disadvantage.
Okay.
When the bun comes out, I come to play. Is it weird seeing me with a bun though?
No.
It's like,
Not really.
yeah, I'll be right back.
No, don't leave. I like it.
Alright, so, I hate this, kind of. So the 3 that needed disadvantage, perception, because, they're being persuaded that it's real. So they failed their wisdom saving checks for those, with a 3, a 5, and a 2.
That's how it goes.
I'll wait till Shelby gets back to start describing it.
Describe it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I'm gonna describe the hell out of this. No.
It's going well so far.
I took the hair down.
Aw.
Alrighty.
What? No, I was gonna show you. Look how long my hair's gotten.
Oh wow. Okay. So
Alright,
Shelby.
So Shelby.
Hmm.
2, 3, and a 5. They're
What?
whipping. So the 3 guards that saved needed to roll perception with disadvantage to be convinced that it's actually real. And you know what they got?
What?
A 2, 3, and a 5.
So we succeeded.
Oh, what is
So-
that?
And now I'm gonna start describing this. So, Alistair and Joel, as you begin to construct this fake illusion of the bank being haunted, all 8 guards on the second floor have a look of terror on their face. Well, 3 particular guards don't really have a look of terror. They're just like more confused and in shock, but they still have like a scared look on their face. And all of them you see begin running towards the stairs to head down and out of the building.
Oh.
And you see them on the first floor begin to run out of the building, and once they do, the other 8 guards begin to start coming up the stairs to you guys.
And do they see the illusion?
They do not. They would have to be separate.
Could I cast it again?
I mean, yeah, but Alistair's also gonna have to make another thing.
You want me to make a saving throw for it?
Yep.
I'll go for it.
Alright, I cast it again.
Okay. I rolled.
Please tell me you got like a nat 20 or some shit. You got a fucking nat 20.
I got a freaking nat 20! Look!
Nice.
Oh my god.
Alright, so Brian, would you like to do anything to the guards that are running up? Like come up from behind or something like that?
Are they coming towards me?
I mean, they're going up and away from you, so you can easily sneak up behind them. And stealth.
Alright. Are they wearing armor?
3 are wearing armor, like head armor and stuff, but the rest are just wearing like leather armor.
Head armor.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Oh boy. My character says, I'll be right back, as he pulls out a really weird looking dwarven machine from his back that just magically appears. As he goes upstairs, and as they're running, you hear a torched flame erupt from it.
Why? Why?
And it's in a 15-foot cone, so.
Why are we spouting fire?
Roll me, well, just taking care of them. Just taking care of them. Roll me a dex save.
A dex save?
For all of them.
12 of them?
You better hide, dude, like as soon as you're done with that. Oh my gosh.
So, 8.
Oh, wait.
So that would actually be 8 dex saves, because there's only 8 guards.
Okay.
So, what's the DC to pass, by the way, before I roll, so 15. I can re-roll? 15?
15. Yeah.
Okay. So,
either way, they're gonna be on fire.
Oh shit.
And it's gonna add to the illusion.
Yeah, honestly, that'll
I
work.
mean, hey, if it's a Hellfire Demon, I guess it works.
oh my god. Literally all but one of the guards failed. And
Well,
everything.
Time for deception then, I guess, because the scratch marks.
No, he saved wisdom on the deception tactics as well.
Okay, so,
Oh. Yep, that's the plan.
That, or I could
Do they
just
see me?
randomly
Do they
pop
see me?
my
Do they see
window.
me? Because like I'm.
So, no, he does not see you, but let me describe what's happening.
Okay.
So, Brian, as you light all of these 7 guards aflame, and they run out of the bank screaming, "This thing is haunted! It's lighting us on fire and trying to kill us!" And the one guard
right, hold
is
on.
still
Let me roll
standing.
something real quick. Let me real quick. I have to do something. Each of them take 14 damage.
I mean, that doesn't kill them, but...
No, but they're still on fire. Their clothes are caught. So they're going to be taking a d6 every time they start a turn.
Alright,
Until the fire.
so I mean, they're exiting combat, so
I guess they're just burning.
yeah. So
Just
Just running out.
the
What?
one guard that is left is standing at the top of the stairs, like whipping his head around in both confusion and anger, holding a shield and a spear, ready to fight anything that comes at him.
Oh,
Alright.
oh, wait. I've always wanted to do this. Wait, hold on. It's on the second floor, right? You said?
Yeah, he's on the second floor.
Is there anything near him that I can hop on top of?
Me.
No, I mean like something that's higher than him.
Me.
No.
Oh.
There isn't.
I don't know.
I have the high ground, Anakin.
Sammy, what was your answer to the
Oh my
question?
God.
No, there isn't.
I get fine. I get. I was hoping to do like a drop, just like a. What's up?
I swear to God,
But no.
Assassin's Creed.
But no, not even Assassin's Creed. Just like, never mind. Okay, so I guess
You guys, real
I'll
quick.
sneak attack him.
So real quick, before you sneak attack the guard, you hear the anger roar of Bariel.
Oh no.
As you see the 4 guards' bodies come flying out from the vault area, and they hit the ceiling, and they're charred or burned or slashed to death. And then the guard that's standing there is in shock as an angry and impatient Bariel flies up to the balcony where he can see her, and before he can say anything, she takes the axe off of her back and goes like this, and like takes the axe up behind her head and tosses it. Nope. And it's straight and instead of going horizontal, it straightens out and it goes. And before you can see anything else, it hits the wall, and she calls it back and she catches it, cutting him even more, and he goes and falls into halves.
Oh. Okay. I really wanted to sneak
Oh
attack
God,
that
I
guard,
just
but okay.
I look fucking crazy.
I really wanted to sneak attack that guard, but okay.
I think it was
Alright.
done for you to work with the illusion even more.
I mean, heck, if it worked.
So Bariel looks to Alistair and Joel, like in their general vicinity, and says, because obviously nobody's gonna hear them now that like either they've run away or are dead, says, "Hurry up, I am getting impatient." And then she flies away and back down to the vault area.
Oh, I mean, she could have stuck around and helped us find the code. All right, let's look around. Let's
Alright,
cut
so-
security. Let's cut the security,
Right.
and get rid of any like. Are there cameras?
No.
Didn't think so. Okay, so there's no tapes we have to destroy. Okay, so let's disable what's left of security. And
Which is just at this point the alarm.
yeah, disable the alarm. So no silent alarm, basically.
Yeah, because Bariel obviously took care of what would be the silent alarm.
Uh-huh. So no silent alarm, and we're not getting caught, it would look like, because everybody else is fleeing out of terror.
Also, my character just standing there with a flamethrower.
That too.
Oh my God.
Okay, so can I look around for the code?
Yes, so as you enter what would most likely be the manager / CEO of the bank's office, you see a few papers strewn about on the desk. And as you go up to them and you begin filing through them, you see Volt on one of them.
Alright.
Do you pick it up and read it?
I mean, I guess I'll just shift the papers around to see it.
Yeah. So
Not really pick it up.
as you like shuffle everything out of the way and you begin reading it, it's just like miscellaneous details about the vault, and you see the code is 3812.
Alright, let's go down to the vault!
All right. So as you all make your way down to the vault, You enter the code in.
3812.
And it slowly opens to reveal in front of you all. I have calculated this because I confirmed with my uncle, who's DM for multiple over 20 campaigns, how much it should be. 3,217 gold pieces.
Oh shit.
7,028 silver pieces, and 11,322 bronze pieces.
So 3,217 gold, 7,028 silver, 11,322 copper, or bronze.
Yep.
So we're gonna be set for a while.
Yeah.
My character is already walking in with the bag of holding.
We take it all.
Alrighty. And as you leave, you see Bariel scribbling on something. And as you leave the vault, she slaps the paper onto the vault door, and it reads, "Get robbed, fuckwads." And then she slowly shuts the vault door to make it look like nothing happened to the vault.
I'll lock it with the keypad, obviously. Yeah.
So as you guys sneak out of the bank, you jump on the back of Xian and take off.
What is with that in heisting?
And Alistair, in your mind, you hear Sora say something, and he says, "Well, god fucking damn, I thought I'd have to come bail your ass out."
Not our first rodeo. Say that.
That's right. It's not our first rodeo, buddy.
Alright. So, are we even splitting this?
What?
Are we even splitting this? Evenly?
Yes.
You're gonna have to do some division.
I got it. How many of us are there? 4 of us,
There's
right?
all 5.
5 of us.
There's all 5. There's all 5 of you plus Lysander, but I don't think anyone's gonna care. And also, speaking of which, Lysander has gone from leaning his head onto the ear to full on just sprawled out on his back, asleep on Xian's back. Alright, so after you do the division, I say that's where we end it.
Oh god, this is gonna take a while. Okay, 3.
Do my deity and patron have anything to say about that? About the whole heist thing?
Actually, yes they do. The deity says, being honest, I did not think that would work. I honestly thought you would be killed. While the patron says, you need to go back and return that. And it's basically just the angry mother who says you need to do blah 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 blah, but obviously won't do anything about it.
Oh my lord.
She said, it's basically, she's saying not to do it, but at the same time she's not stopping you.
The Clifton thinks back in response, I didn't even do anything, I was just there.
And the patron just says, still.
Criminal by association.
That's right.
So, does anyone want to know what happened in the morning there?
I would love to hear this.
So, as you hear Sora reading back to you from most likely a newspaper, morning guards arrived at bank to find 5 guards dead. Rest have left post, and the vault cleaned out after supposed monsters attacked and raided the bank.
You know what's funny?
Over 30 million citizens' money.
You know what's funny about that? My character's a pastor.
A pastor?
Yeah.
You better fucking switch your allegiance then.
Alright. Calculations are done. Calculations are done.
Alright, read us off, bud. Read us off.
With a little bit extra, like I'm talking like 2 of each coin left over. Everybody will get 643 gold, 1,405 silver, and 2,264 bronze.
Yeah, we're never going bankrupt again. Especially
And those
if we
extra
end up
coins.
choosing to do
No.
another
Hold
heist.
on.
How
And those
many bronze?
no. And those extra coins can go to Lysander.
Okay, so to Lysander goes.
Oh, wait. How many are copper pieces?
How many copper pieces?
Yeah.
Even bronze? 2,264.
How many silver?
And
1,405 silver. And 643 gold. So everything that's going to Lysander is all the scraps. 2 gold, 3 silver, 2 bronze.
Good. You didn't do shit.
I mean,
Just-
good
And-
odds. I'm not gonna say anything.
And Sora says in Alice's mind, I honestly didn't think you could pull it off. Good job, kid. Good job, man.
I was expecting a strawberry.
And-
Thank you.
Suddenly, everyone, you see Sora teleport, and he's like sitting on Shien's head, and he says, "Congratulations to all of you, except for that dumbass." And he points to Lysander.
You'll just be like, it's not the first time, and it certainly won't be the last, I'm sure.
Oh
Why
yeah,
don't we
no,
just
I
do
guessed
this
it the minute I
more?
met him.
What?
Why don't we just do this more?
And Sora looks down to Lysander, and then looks up to Alistair and says, "Why is he here?"
No idea.
And Bariel speaks up and says, "Bait."
Hey. Oh, yeah, that's right. Beat shield.
Are you talking about me?
It's like, good idea, babe.
And
Did everybody
before
hold on? Did everybody write down all the money values that they got?
Yeah.
You did not, Shelby?
For obvious reasons. You're my banker.
Oh, screw you. Okay.
Hey, you've been doing it this whole time for me, so.
Fine.
Alrighty, so with that, oh wait, one more thing. So Alistair,
Mm-hmm.
Sora like calmly walks down Shien's back and over to you. He leans
Mhm.
down and just gives him a hug. He
It-
says, "Good
Aw.
job, buddy,"
Aw.
and like pats him on the back and like kisses him on the forehead, and says, "I'm proud of you." And he then also says, "But listen to me. Don't touch that fucking bank again, please. It's
Yeah.
where my elderly mother keeps her money.
Mm.
Thank God I can put enough back to make it seem like her money wasn't touched."
Well, that's a relief. I did not know that.
And the deity in Eclipse's mind is like, "Oh, does this guy ever shut up?"
Eclipse
And
thinks back.
then
Unfortunately, not.
And then Sora like gives everyone like a handshake or a high five. Like basically just saying good job to everyone. And then Sora pipes up for a moment and says, "Oh, Alistair. I recommend not using your wild magic for a few days because if you go without rest for a little while, all the effects get swapped around, and I don't know what does what anymore."
Oh. So this chart that I'm making is absolutely pointless then.
Oh no, it is! It does have a point. It's just if you don't go like one session at least without at least one long rest, you're like that each one goes up or down a single place. Like all the even numbers go up one place. Basically all the even and odd numbers swap.
Oh, good. Okay, so
You know-
I mean, it's a good thing that at the end of every session we take a long rest, anyways. Then.
Exactly.
How do you guys feel that my character uses money to make a war machine?
Makes a what?
A war machine.
Yeah, like these scavenger.
I'm gonna go to bed, guys, because I'm
Wait,
tired.
hold
and I have
on.
nothing to do.
Wait, I go. Oh, before I forget. Hey, Sheehan,
Sheehan like perks up.
we got a surprise for
One
you. And then I just like reach behind me, pull out the goggles and the bandana.
There we go.
And like Sheehan barks happily. And then Sora like pats Sheehan on the head and says, "Good boy." And then he looks at Alistair and does the exact same thing.
just slight blush.
And then Bariel, seeing Sora do that, copies that with Jewel.
Good
What?
boy.
No. No, she like pats Jewel on the head and goes, "Good girl." A good girlfriend.
Show is not
Can I
amused.
Can I just like thwack her on the thigh or something?
Not for me.
And then you have a clip
Mario
just in the
just
corner.
says
You
hot.
got
Bario just says hot.
Okay, so I go ahead and I put the goggles and bandana on Sheehan.
Oh, do we level up?
Mm, Not with that, it's milestones.
Yeah.
But I am going to say this: a milestone will happen next session. I'm not going to say when, but a milestone will be hit next.
Not when or what, huh?
Alright, cool. My butt's starting to go numb, so.
Yeah, and I've been sitting in this area for the past 5 hours, so I'm going to go to bed.
Bye, people.
Alright.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream. And once again, this was session 17. Thank you all for watching. We just pulled off another heist, and we were awesome!
And we're rich. Okay,
Yep.
bye.
I'm
Bye,
gonna
everybody,
throw
bye.
up and-
Okay, bye.